Okay then. Testing, testing. 1 2 1 2. There we go. Hello, and good morning to you all. It is the 19th of August 2023, and we're back this morning with some PTCGL. Now, we're still setting up for a minute on our end, so while we do indeed finish getting ready, please get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, and get yourself comfortable. We're back after the break with some PTCGL, and in the meantime, I'll leave you with some Accumula Town. So I'll see you after the break. Hello, and good morning to you all, my lads, lasses, non-binary compasses. Thank you all so much for joining us this morning. It is I, Captain Steel 379, on the microphone once again, and once again we're back for some PTCGL.
Have a rotten day.
Bex, thank you so much. Have a rotten day. Thank you so much. Right then. Let's give it that starting soon, for we have begun, and let's also drop the screen cover up. So, what is on the agenda today? Well, we're gonna play at least one brand new deck. Okay, and then we're gonna modify a couple of other decks that, that need modification. They do need modification. So, the first thing we're gonna do is do our daily quests. We've got the play 3 supporter, play 1 stadium card. Super simple. And in fact, it's that simple. We can practically play any one of our decks. But the one we're going to do is the Reggie deck. We're going to play the Reggie deck for this because there's plenty of supporters, plenty of stadiums. But this is one of the decks that needs modification. That needs modification for the modern day. This is one of them. That is absolutely one of them. But I can talk about that a little bit later on. So, here we go. We go over here. We're actually going to do a couple of ranked matches today. Because the thing is, you need to participate in at least 5 standard format matches to receive, even though it's not the greatest rewards in the world, just 50 crystals, credits, coins, and a booster pack, it's still something that adds towards what you have. Plus, it also keeps me up in the Pokeball tier. I just woke up. Oh, very good, Bex. Okay then, so here we go. So let's change over everything. Where is Reggie? There you are. There's the Regigigas over the Spector, and I still have not done the Reggie battle theme. God damn it! But fine. You know what we're gonna listen to? We're going to listen to. Oh, I didn't. No. Okay, we're gonna listen to Chantal's theme. It's a theme we've not listened to for a while. We're going to do Chantal's theme from Pokemon Masters EX. Here we go. So win or lose, we do kind of want to win, but all we got to do is just play 5 matches. Remind me that staying awake all night to read fan fiction isn't a good idea. I could have told you that, and I could have told you that anyway. Okay, but here we go. I'm gonna call heads. Oh, of course it's tails. Oof. Big oof. Okay, so my opponent gets to decide whether they go first or second. The thing is, we're just going to see a whole bunch of the same shit over and over again, so get ready to see a lot of Charizard, a lot of Shampoo. You know, all that kind of stuff. Oh, okay. I'm kind of happy this isn't our starting hand. How many do we have to take? Just the one. And we start off with... Okay. I should have started the other way around. I should have put the Registeel up in the active spot, because then I could have switched carted out into the Regidrago to allow us to draw an extra card. God damn it. How am I? I'm good, actually. I'm really, really good. Thank you very much for asking. Okay, so it is an Arceus deck, which means that Regirock the block, is going to be pretty damn important here. Unless they play a Dunsparce. And we start off with the disappointment. Oh, yes. Always. Okay, they dump a Fire Energy Professor, so this is a Charizard deck, isn't it? Don't disappoint me. Yeah, I should have started with... yeah, it is. It is. I absolutely called it. This... Huh. Hilarious, isn't it? The first thing I say this morning is the only thing we're going to see on this God-forsaken ladder is Charizard, and boom, there it is. Okay, we can actually make this work. So we get rid of the Registeel here. We're going to play the Energy Search. We're going to dump... There's only one Fighting Energy. Okay, we do need to get rid of it, though. We can Ultra Ball. We're going to get rid of the Regidrago because we can't even play that. And we'll get rid of the Fighting Energy. What's our counts like? So we got both Ice, both Eliki, all three Gigas, or both Steel. The other Regidrago's prized, and we just sent one to the discard pile. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're going to grab Regirock. We're going to Regirock the block. What we'll do is we'll attach to... We'll go for Registeel. Here we go. Use the Dragon's Horde. 2 cards. Come on, something good. Regigigas. I mean, that's decent at least. We can at least now... We can at least now do this. We can Regigate and stick another Regi out onto the field. Okay. Not the most auspicious start, truthfully. Okay, that's going to get them Charizard EX. The thing is, it's going to just lead into Charizard EX. So they're going to grab Arceus V-Star. Put down the Arceus V-Star. Rare Candy Charizard. Which then allows them to accelerate 3 Fire Energy to the active Arceus. This is why I'm thinking of modifying the Regi deck a bit, because we need more aggressive draw in the very start of the game. So what we could have done, very rarely will we get the opportunity to attack in the first turn. So I'm going to run a couple copies of Thornton, which allows me to swap out basics. And then... From the Regidrago, we need a big draw support. And we run 4 copies of Professor's Research. They're going to have a DTE in hand. No, just a switch. Oh, they're just going to switch out into the Charizard. Okay. So they obviously identify the fact that I could Regirock the block the fucking Arceus. Okay. Boss's orders out the Ice? Interesting. Why would you not go the Gigas? Usually when people go for the Lich Pin of a Reggie deck, they usually target down the Gigas. Very interesting. Absolutely magnificent. What we can do here is we can Dragon's Horde for the 1. In fact, is there even... No, we'll do 2. We'll attach, we'll do 2. Giga Steel Energy, not helpful. Okay. We can get an attack off. We can actually get the attack off. We can actually start damaging down the, we can actually start damaging down something. Right? Yeah, there's 2 energies in here, so we got... Okay. We do need to... Okay, we need to Ultra Ball. We'll get rid of the Nest Ball. We'll get rid of the Luminous Energy. We need Eliki. Yeah, Eliki is the one that we need. So the question is, what do we attack with? $120 takes it down to 90. We could have just attacked with Regidrago, but... In fact, we may not have a choice but to attack with Regidrago. Or Regirock. In fact, we've got to go Regirock here. Yeah, gotta go Regirock. Okay, we'll now put down the path. Ancient Wisdom. Luminous, Fighting, Steel. That gives us Giga Impact for 140. It's the most damage I can do. It is genuinely the most damage I can do right now. Without losing Regidrago. Thankfully, we do have Research for the next turn. But with 140, that leaves us 190. There's no way we can hit 190. Vengeful Punch, that's fine. Everything gets absolutely obliterated anyway. Boss's Orders out. The other ice. Oh, okay. I see what he's done here. However, how many Super Rod have we used? Not a single one. There's 4 in the deck for a good reason. Okay, so we're just going to promote the Regirock again, considering you can get a second attack off the bloody thing. Artisan. Artisan doesn't help us. So we're just going to Professor Research here. Okay, there's the Super Rod. We need to get back both Regis and the Regidrago as well. We can Nest Ball here. Grab Regis back. Okay, now is there something here that does not... we can Heavy Ball. Grab the other Regidrago here. Okie dokie, okie dokie. We're making waves. We're making waves. 190. We could go out into the Regidrago here. We could. We could actually go out into the Regidrago here. Because we've got an automatic replacement in hand. The only problem is we can't play Gift Energy. Oh, no, we can, actually. Right, put the Gift Energy down on the Regigigas. Start setting that thing up. We can... We're going to retreat. Put the Regidrago in the active. Ancient Wisdom. Luminous. Steel. And call it there. Giant Fangs 160. Takes up to 300. What would be the best top deck? Well, there's a couple of really good top decks I could really go for here. There's the other Arceus V-Star, but there's no energy to build it up. Just another just a Pidgey. Okay. Okay. No boss, no escape rope, no switch. They're just going to retreat. Oh my god. Okay, chat, if we can find electric energy here, we're good. I can't play Iono. I cannot play Iono at this time. But what we are going to do is we're going to take some goddamn prizes. So we're going to... Yeah, we're going to take some goddamn prizes. So just retreat out into the Regirock. Ancient Wisdom. Fighting Luminous Steel. And with all that being said, Giga Impact for the one-shot! Who wins? Literal God or a sentient rock man? Choice Belt, Hisuian Heavy Ball doesn't help. Well, actually, no, that does kind of help. That does kind of help. They need a boss. They need something big. Because if they don't have it, then we are just going to be able to... The Regis conquer the Charizard! Okay, did we get absurdly lucky? Of course we bloody did. But am I going to complain about it? Fuck no! Okay, we're still lacking one supporter. Okay, so let's play another round. Okay, call the heads. As I say, it's just the start with Reggie sometimes can be absurdly slow. And with that being said, it's like... It is genuinely just like, Holy shit, I'm glad that's an Iono. Gotta start Regis Steel. As I say, I'm so glad that is that's an Iono, not a bloody Professor's Research. We could not have come back from that. 3 Super Rod gone? No way. Okay, so it is another Arceus deck. Okay, so it's another Arceus deck. They're using the Crown Zenith Raihan. Nice card. I love the fact his signature's Duraludin's head. Okay, so it's Arcdura. Ooh, that might be a problem. Okay, put down the rock, put down the Gigas, put down the Luminous Energy. That's the big problem right there. We have no choice, but we have to use Iono. But at least we're saving the Super Rods for later, okay? Path to the Peak. Path to the Peak is fine. We... DTE... Right, play Path. Play the Nest Ball. We can grab a hold of Regidrago out of this. Okay, so one of the Dragon's Horde Dragos is prized. That's our only steal. Oh, no. That, chat, is what we like to call no good. But okay, with Regigate, we're going to grab a hold of Regieleki. We'll grab a hold of Regieleki. Eleki is the one we need. Okay, now, provided that Registeel survives, we're going to be able to, we should be able to use the DTE to retreat, but what into, I don't know. Or, if we draw another energy card of any sort, we're going to Ultra Ball away those two, and maybe hope for a switch card. Okay, bye-bye Spiritomb, bye-bye Umbreon, hello to Arceus V-Star. Do they have the Counter Stadium? They probably do, knowing my luck. They do, don't they? Just show me the Counter Stadium. DTE, okay, DTE's fine. There, down goes another Arceus. Okay, they don't have the Counter Stadium. Okay, it may not be another energy, but goddamn it is as close as it will be. So, we're going to Energy Search. Considering the big bad is going to be Arceus V-Star, we need to grab that fighting energy here. Now, considering we can get rid of one Super Rod here. We need the Regice. Here we go. Well, that's a big heckin' yikes. Jesus, what can I even attack with? I don't think I can attack with anything. I actually can't. No, I actually cannot attack with anything here. Woof. Okay, what do we... I've got to go out in a Regirock here. No, I can't. I know there's another Regidrago, so I can at least go into this. We're going to Choice Belt up the Gigas? Yeah, Choice Belt up the Gigas. We got to end the turn. We can't even play Path to the Peak. Yikes. That's a big heckin' yikes. That's actually a really terrible hand. The reason why we can't attack of anything, chat. Okay, the reason we can't attack of anything. Luminous Energy. Remember, Luminous Energy when... Remember, when Luminous Energy is combined with another special energy, all it does is provide colorless. It doesn't do anything. Okay, is there any Regis? No, there's not. Okay, so that's our second Super Rod gone. Ugh. Or is it? Oh no, here's what we can do. Play the Ultra Ball, get rid of the Regirock. Don't grab anything off of the Ultra Ball. Now we can play the Super Rod. Put back Regirock. So there we go. We didn't even lose Regirock there. Play the Professor's Research. Switch cards. Okay, we're in this. We are in this. So, play the switch card. Bring out Regirock. We're gonna Regirock the block is what we're gonna do. Ancient Wisdom. Fighting Luminous. Don't do the DTE. Attach the basic fighting. Come on. Attach basic fighting. And then here we go. 280 damage. More than enough to take out God himself! 1 and 5 gives us Professor's Research Drago. Ooh! No, the only energy in there is DTE. Oh shit, we could actually attack with Regigigas. It's not going to be enough to take out the Luminion, though. Right? 150, 180, minus 20. No, 160. Oh, we're 10 off. You son of a bitch. But it doesn't matter. We beat God. We are more powerful than God. I love the Regis so much. As I said, but the thing is, chat, the Regis are performing this well without a really good start. As I said, if we can modify this, if we can modify a Regi deck to play a couple of Squawkabilly EX combined with a good Thornton count, so maybe instead of both these choice belts we have Thornton, or we modify our energy counts a touch. There has to be a way of incorporating, you know, a couple of Squawkabilly for first turn draw, and there has to be a way to because the thing is, if I can build this correctly online, I'm going to be taking it to my local scene. I am going to be taking it to my local scene, but that should be, and it is, bitchin'. Right, so play one stadium, collect 50 coins, 300 EXP. Play 3 supporters. 500 EXP, which takes us up to tier number 7. And 60 crystals of chaos. Shut up, Cortex. Okay, then. So we've now got a fair bit to collect.
Have a rotten day.
Have a rotten day. The house likes... It's VL. VL, hello, and good morning. It is morning? Johnny, just. How are you? Right. Right, we do not need to be, you know, pooping ourselves with Chantal's theme anymore. We're going to listen to the Nimbasa theme. Yes, that's right. Nimbasa City from Pokemon Black and White. My favourite generation, personally. But we now have some stuff to collect. We're going to be cracking open tiers 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We've got... Yes, we'll play Tinkerton. But we've got 6 tiers to collect. We actually have 6 tiers to collect. So, let's go through them. And, chat, give me some BPE. Some big pull energy. Come on, give me some BPE. So, here we go. Tier 2 on the Premier side. We have 50 crystals. Crystals, of course. On Tier 2 standard side, we have 1 pack of Obsidian Flames, a Pidgey, a Pidgeotto, and a Pidgeot EX. Pidgeot EX is superb. Genuinely superb. It's just, it is a stage 2. That's its only problem. I do intend on one day making a Pidgeot EX deck work. But here we go. 25 credits. We got a Pidgey. We got a Pidgeotto. And we got a second Pidgeot EX. But here we go. A pack of Obsidian Flames. Big pull energy. We have Lechonk. We have Bounsweet. We have our playset Pidgeotto. A reverse holo Arven. A reverse holo Houndoom. And the rare of the pack is going to be a Rainbow Road Toxtricity. I know it's called Loud Mix, but come on, the archetype is known as Rainbow Road. Okay, so here we go. Tier number 3 on the Premier side, we have a reverse holo Gossifleur, a holographic Elder Goss with Cotton Lift, very, very nice, and we've got the the Galar Gallery Rare Laminion V. Very, very nice. Look, don't get me wrong, Laminion is one of my least favorite Generation 4. Generation 4? I think it's Generation 4. It is, isn't it? But that's the thing. I care so little about Finian Laminion. No, it has to be Generation 4, because you can catch Finian Laminion in Legends Arceus. But yeah, I don't care about Laminion all that much. Okay, it has a really interesting cry and a pretty neat design being like bioluminescent and stuff, but it's just one of those Pokemon that go under the radar for me. There we go, there's the Gossifleur, there's the Eldegoss. Very, very nice. It's got a fantastic card. Very much like Kricketune. Kricketune also is one of those Pokemon that, you know, you kind of remember, but it's kind of forgettable. But it has such an amazing Pokemon card. But here we go. Tier 3 on the standard side. 30 credits. 2 booster packs. Come on, some big pull energy. And while we're doing this, chat, I'm going to drop a link to our Discord server. So if you want to keep up to date with goings on behind the scenes, new emotes, animations, etc., and interact with an amazing community, you know exactly where to find us. However, this link is slightly different than the one you're used to. This takes you straight to a Start Here page, which shows you the very few rules we have in the Discord server. Because due to recent events, I've had to introduce that because people thought it was funny to be a complete douchebag. So, there we go. So, 30 credits, 2 packs of Obsidian Flames. What do we got? We got a Salandit. We got the model card Lavesta. We got the brand new Crabominable. I am determined, god damn it, I am determined to make this goddamn card work. And I think I know how. We got the brand new Clodsire. Sorry, reverse holo Clodsire, reverse holo Cubchoo, and the rare of the pack is going to be the brand new Scizor. Great card, honestly, this Scizor. Works extremely well with Cleavor too. Okay, we go. One other pack of Obsidian Flames from this particular tier list. So we got tiering on the Battle Pass, what I mean. Salandit. Lechonk. Beautiful artwork, Lechonk. We got Vengeful Punch, which makes up our playset. Reverse Holo Eevee, cute card. Reverse Holo Trevenant. I'm so upset by this fucking Trevenant. I really am. Trevenant in the TCG has had a history of being absurd. But this Trevenant is not it. This Trevenant is not it. At all. And it sucks. And the rare of the pack is going to be a Darkrai. Super. It's a bulk rare. This thing, it does nothing. It basically does nothing. However, this Crabominable I am determined to make work in a deck. I want to try and make a Crabominable deck. Will we get to see Fairy Boy? This and more in the next episode of PTCGL, coming up in 2 seconds' time. Okay then, Tier 4 on the Premier side is 50 more crystals. And then tier 4 on the standard side is one more booster pack, another Pidgeot EX, and 25 more credits. 25 credits, a Pidgeot EX, half art, and here we go. So, what do we got? We got another Pidgey, Houndour, a playset Crabominable, Reverse Hollow, Paldean Wooper, cute little mud boy. We got the other Paldean Clodsire. If you're going to be, here's the thing, if you're going to be playing a Stage 1 baby Clodsire, because remember there's a Clodsire EX, if you're going to be playing one of those, this is the one to play. 1 Darkness Energy, 20, prevents retreating, and the active is poisoned. Okay, there's a lot of switching cards in at the moment. But if your opponent doesn't play switching cards, or you trap something that can't, or something that is not easy to retreat, well bam, Poison Ring is going to buy you a turn or two, and that turn or two can get you back into the game. And the rare of the pack is going to be another fucking Darkrai. Ugh. Okay, tier 5. This is a big one. On the Premier side, we've got 50 coins, and a repeat of Gossifleur and Eldegoss. I wish Eldegoss was not a E-ranked card, but, Sorry, E-stamped. I wish it wasn't E-stamped, because we're losing it in July's rotation. But on the standard side of tier 5, we have 5 booster packs of Obsidian Flames and 50 credits. So let's cash that out. There's 50 credits. 5 packs Obsidian Flames. Here we go. We got an electric. Talking of which, I do plan on making an Electros deck. Would it be better if Glimwood Tangle was still in format? 100%. But I still want to try and make Electros work. We got Houndour. We got an Umbreon. Reverse Hollow Inkay. Whoa! Whoa! Golden Artisan. It's the exact same stadium card as before. You know, search your deck for a basic without a rule box, stick it straight to your bench. It's effectively Nest Ball on a stadium. But damn! The gold? I love gold! And the rare of the pack is Geeta. Geeta's actually pretty decent, okay? So that's actually that was actually a pretty good pack. Damn. Okay, so next pack, we got a Capsakid. We got a Vulpix. We got an Arven. Reverse Hollow Charmander, very, very nice. Reverse Hollow Toad's Cool. And the rare of the pack is going to be Victini EX. This is a EX that was used in the beginner decks over in Japan, and you can absolutely tell it is by its attacks, its HP, everything. Very much like Pikachu EX, this is a Training Wheels EX card. This is your first EX card when you're learning the game, etc. But then you very quickly realize there are far betters out there. 3 packs remaining. We got a Foongus. Talking about Foongus. Paradox Rift in November looks spectacular. It looks amazing. It comes with all the Paradox Pokemon. So you got Screamtail, you got Iron Valiant, you've got Roaring Moon, Brute Bonnet. But the thing is, we don't know their exact gimmick. Okay, we know about the gimmick, which is ancient and future Pokemon Paradox, etc., etc., and it's even got like a with Rapid Strike, Fusion Strike, Single Strike in the top right hand corner. But the thing is, we don't know what that entails. Are there going to be specific item cards, specific supporter cards, like, and I do hate to spoil this, could the Time Machine be a stadium card that allows you to, once per turn, search your deck for an ancient or futuristic Pokemon? Will AI Turo or AI Seda become a supporter specifically for future / ancient Pokemon specifically? It's going to be very interesting to see, but the thing is, one card has already been soft confirmed, which is Booster Capsule Energy, or Energy Booster Capsule, or something, whatever they call it. Because when they showed off Brute Bonnet's artwork, that was the card specifically mentioned. If you have a Booster Capsule Energy, you can leave both active Pokemon poisoned. Booster energy. No. Capsule. The thing is, in the TCG, there's already a card called Booster Energy. But hello, GM Burt. It's good to see you this morning. Morning. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the card list for. I'm very interested in seeing the card list for Paradox Rift. Yeah, Booster Energy was a Prism Star card way back in the day. So long as it's attached to a Stage 2 Pokemon, and you have multiple Stage 2 Pokemon in play, it provided 4 energy, but all those energy were Rainbow Energy. It was insane, which is why they only allowed you to have 1 copy of it in your deck. Okay, Crabominable, Damanitan. Now, this Damanitan has never had a good card. Damanitan's never had a good card in the TCG. And it upsets me tremendously. We got Damage Counterpunch, 3 energy, so it's already a bit expensive. If this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, this attack does 60 more damage. It's not difficult to manipulate that damage at the same time. 120. To damage yourself and 3 energy is not enough. It's not enough. It's not. Now, if it did 180, 200, maybe even 220 if it had like 5 or more damage counters on it, then it would be absolutely fine. Because again, it's easy to manipulate damage. But, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This Damanitan just isn't it. It upsets me. Unovian Damanitan and Galarian Damanitan are so fucking cool, and I really hope they make a comeback in the DLC for Scarlet Violet. I really do. Galarian Damanitan is one of the best ice types ever made. I'm going to just come right out and say it. And Terrestrialization would make it even better. We got Cryogonal. Very situational. Colorless, first freeze. If you go second damage your first turn, your opponent's active is now paralyzed. If it did 50 for 1 and did that, that's fine. But the thing is, this just is not cutting it. This is pre-release only. Reverse Holo Yungoos, and the rare pick is going to be a Palafin. Palmite! Okay, sorry, I kind of wasted a lot of time there talking about nonsense. I do apologize. Right, Obsidian Flames pack, two remaining. We got a Togepi. We got a Wiglet. We got a Floatzel. We got a Glimmet. Sorry, Reverse Holo Glimmet, Reverse Holo Fungus, and the rare of the pack is going to be another Scizor. Okay, here we go. 1 pack remaining. Come on, big pull energy. We've got Baltoy. We got Mawile. We got the new Seismitoad. Quaking Zone. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, attacks used by your opponent's active Pokemon cost 1 colorless more. Certain decks are going to hate this. But decks like Shenpao, decks like... God, what else can accelerate energy? Electric decks? I want to say electric decks. Electric decks as well may or may not test Quaking Zone too much. But then Echoed Voice, 120. During the next turn, the Echoed Voice will do 100 more damage for 220. The thing is, you have to have Seismitoad stay out in the active spot. But with cards like Escape Rope, Cross Switcher, Boss's Orders, Echoed Voice may not get the full power all the time, but whenever it does, it's going to hit like a dump truck. And Seismitoad is one of my absolute favorite Unovian Pokemon. It's a giant frog / toad with, you know, bumps that it vibrates for like a baseline. It's great. And look at it, it's so adorable. I just want to grab the cheeks and squash them. I want to give him a hug. Reverse Holo Limit. Reverse Holo Malamar. Once during your turn, you may look at the top card of your opponent's deck. If you do, you can look at the top card of your deck. Do we have more energy that's basic? No, not in these. And then we got an Absol EX. Very nice. We've got Future Sight. You know, you've seen this a bunch on Absols. Look at the top 3 cards of either player decks and put them back in any order, so you can fuck about with your opponent or, you know, guarantee yourself something nice. And then you got Cursed Slug. If your opponent has 3 or fewer cards in their hand, the attack will do 120 more damage. Easy to do with Iono, easy enough to do with Roxanne. But is this going to be a card that sees play? No, because the attack cost is just way too much. No, digital booster packs don't give you basic energy. Just build and battle kits do, apparently. Right then, on to tier 6. On the premier side, 50 more crystals. Any cool illustrations or full arts in this set? Oh, there's plenty. Oh, there's absolutely plenty. We just haven't pulled any yet. Okay, and then from Tier 6's standard side, we get a Squawkabilly EX Half Art, a Charizard EX Half Art, 25 credits, and another Obsidian Flame Booster Pack. Palmite, Palafin, genuinely has one of the best goddamn illustrations, and I'll show it off after this if we don't pull it. So, Squawkabilly EX, the Charizard EX. Okay, here we go. So, what do we got out of this? We got Litwick. Chandelure is also a Pokemon that I'm looking at. We got Grumpig. Never had a good card, which upsets me. Whiscash. This is going to be great for mill decks. This is generally going to be great for mill decks. I'm calling it right now because it's bulkier. Because the thing is, it's bulkier than it is bulkier than Wugtrio. It can still use reversal energy. Okay, and yeah, that's basically it. It can, and with reversal energy, it could attack. But the thing is, you'd be raging and rocking most of the time. It has W for Wombo. I get that reference. We got Reverse Holo Capsicid, Reverse Holo Hoenn Zigzagoon, and the rare of the pack is going to be a Darkrai. Just a bitch basic stand piece of shit, really. Okay, and then the final tier we've got unlocked for now. On the Premier side, Tier 7, we get a Golden Level Ball and a Golden Super Rod. Collect the golden cards! And the thing is, chat, yes, at the moment we are losing Level Ball in the July rotation, yes, and Super Rod is, you know, sticking around for at least a little bit. But both Level Ball and Super Rod have had reprints. If they do ever leave rotation, that means their value is going to drop. That means then that you can buy golden cards relatively cheap because, you know, they're not going to be used very, very often outside of Expanded, but even in Expanded you've got far more powerful cards. As soon as they get a reprint into Standard, their price like skyrockets again. So yeah, a bit of a dip and a rise kind of thing. Okay, here we go. And then lastly, one booster pack of Obsidian Flames. But that's not the last Obsidian Flames pack we're opening up today because, chat, we have a few more booster pack codes to cash out, including Obsidian Flames, a couple of prize packs, Scarlet and Violet, Paldea, Crown Zenith. Oh yes, we got plenty of Crown Zenith to crack open. So, oh yes. So here we go. Obsidian Flames. We've got a Glimmet. Better Glimmets came out in Scarlet Violet base there. We got Inkay. We got Drampa. We got a Steenie. Reverse Holo Steenie. Reverse Holo Rockruff. And the rare of the pack is going to be a Full Art Glamora EX. Now, Little Dark Fury very recently did a video on Glamora EX. And I must admit, he had the same idea that I did when I saw this thing. Because you want to try and harm your opponent, not yourself. You combine Glamora with the new Lunatone and well, maybe not the Solrock, but definitely the Lunatone. You definitely use the new Lunatone with New Moon. So as long as you have both Lunatone and Solrock out on the out on the field, your stadium cards don't affect your side of the field. So basically what you can do, Path to the Peak, Solrock Lunatone, you still get Glamora's effect, and you still get the effect of Radiant Sneasler, but because Solrock Lunatone are on your side of the field, you still get additional poison damage due to Sneasler, and Dust Field still activates. It's honestly pretty tits. But yeah, there we go. We are done with all this tier garbage for the time being. But just to give you a bit of a showcase for the next tier. Tier 8, we get a Pogo Radiant Charizard, but I've already got one, so it'll just be converted to credits. We get access to an Artisan, and 35 credits and a booster pack. And then on the standard Premier side, we get just 50 more crystals, of course. Now, I'm just thinking, no, not that. Are there any other new cosmetics? Not really. I'm not a big fireman. The beanies look alright. Is that Belly Bolt? No, that's Summer Dealing. Never mind. I do like the pink visor though. Pink visor's kind of neat. But that's just because I like Tinkerton, who's a fairy type. You know what? While we're here, we might as well just change up our aesthetic a touch. Now that's too gaudy even for me. I actually have this hat. In real life, technically, but it's more of a baseball cap as opposed to a trucker cap. Happy with the glasses. We did the hat just. With the tops, I want to go with something a bit more. In fact, no, we'll go for the fairy jacket. More than happy. Yeah, more than happy with that. Yeah, everything else just kind of clashes, really. And then with the shoes, we'll just go for... Oh, I do actually have a nice pair of red trainers. That'll do. Perfect. Right then, so what deck are we going to play next? You know what? Considering somebody said smash it with a hammer, we'll play Tinkerton. We'll play Tinkerton. So, thank you very much for your support there, Reggie. Hey, there she is. And then we shall go for... the Seabold battle theme from Pokemon Masters EX. Okay, this is a Charizard. Why on earth did this thing put me against somebody who's like double my level? They have 500 bloody points. Why am I having to fight this? Anyway, do we want to go first? Yes, we do. Come on, okay, we can absolutely work with this. Oh yeah, we can work with this. Now, ideally we get like a draw support for the next turn. Or a second battle VIP pass. Second battle VIP pass would be the tits right now. But we'll have to see. Okay, they are starting with quite a few basics. Mew, Radiant, and Charmander. Okay. Professor's Research. Okay, that sets us up for the next turn. So we're going to battle VIP pass. We grab a hold of Feebas. We're going to grab a hold of another Tinkertink here. There's really nothing else we can do, which is unfortunate. Instant Charge. Tinkertuff, Collapse Stadium, Heavy Ball. Ooh. The fact that we could be losing 2 rare candy here would kind of genuinely blow chunks. So what I might have to do is... evolve the benched Tinkertink into Tinkertuff, and... here's the thing, if we get a Tinkerton of any kind... Okay, Battle VIP Pass, but the thing is, I'm not mad about that because we got our own. So the question, it's just going to be probably Pidgey Manaphy. Okay, so they're protecting the bench. We don't need to protect the bench. There's no fire type snipe attack from what I remember. Arven is their supporter choice, which means we get Milotic into play. But we don't have a way of disrupting their hand unless our top deck is an Iono. They're going to Ultra Ball, they're going to grab a hold of Pidgeot, they're going to get ready for the next turn. God, I hope our top deck is either another Tinkertink or something that can find us a Tinkertink, or... please. Okay, bye-bye Cynthia, bye-bye Fire Energy. Charizard EX. They can't do anything with that just yet. Okay. That is not what we needed to find. This is the one time I want a Tinkertink in the... damn it. Okay. We're just gonna have to roll the dice here. Unless we boss's orders, in fact. Well, boss's orders out the Charizard. Okay, that way then they don't get Mysterious Tail. That way then they cannot, they can't retreat the thing very, very easily. And we're just going to instant charge. DT, okay. if we can survive the turn here, okay? If we can survive the turn, we're going to be in a very, very strong position. If we don't, we're going to be in a very bad position. Leafy Camo Poncho does not work on Charizard EX. Remember, Leafy Camo Poncho only protects Pokemon V-Star and V-Maxes. So effectively, they've just wasted a tool card. Very strong tool card. In fact, it's a wasted... In fact, that's a wasted deck space. That could be anything else. Defiance Band, Switch, yeah, Defiance Band, Switch, what else is there? Okay, Basic Energy to the other Pidgey. Oh no! Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't affect us. Oh my god, and remember! Oh yes, that's right! You have to put cards on the bottom of the deck! If either player puts any cards on the bottom of the deck, they have to put one! They have to put at least one card on the bottom of the deck for that to work. Ooh. Okay, well here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab a level ball, grab another Tinker-Tink. The thing is, we're playing down our entire hand. Okay, we're playing down our entire hand as much as possible. Now, as much as I would love to save the second DTE, okay? As much as I would love to save the second DTE, we need to dig. We need to dig hard. And we've still got Silene in the deck, so we can always try and recycle that DTE if we need to. I am going to put down the Collapsed Stadium so they can't put anything else down. Okay, we're doing 190. I've got no problems grabbing another Tinker-Tink just to be on the safe side. We could wait until we... Oh, shit. We could actually try and wait until we get another Tinker-Ton. Nah. Just Big Hammer. Big Hammer, take out the Radiant Charizard here. Because all we're now going to do is just add to our hand size. Okay, another Tinker-Tuff. That's unfortunate. That's not the card I really wanted to see there. So they screwed up Iono twice there. They needed to have one card in their hand to put on the bottom of the deck to get Iono's effect. And on top of that, they also needed to... They also needed to... Well, to basically do it before I had Milotic. Okay, with Mew. With Mew, they can find Pokegear 3.0, which can get them, which effectively turns item into supporter. They could also have a switch. Precisely. Now, if they have a pit, okay, okay, Great Ball. Come on, wrong Tinkerton. And I know that's harsh to say, but that is genuinely how I feel. That is the incorrect Tinkerton there. Friends in History. Okay, gets another Great Ball. Again, the wrong Tinkerton! That is genuinely the wrong Tinkerton. What we really needed there was the Tinkerton that allowed us to draw more cards. But okay, then. How much are we doing? Well, we're kind of overkilling right now. So what we can do is we will... decrease our hand down by another... Well, the thing is, our hand can't be disrupted. That's the big thing here. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll attach a basic Psychic Energy to the Tinkertuff, and then we're just going to Big Hammer. We need to get... Yeah, we need to get rid of that bloody... we do need to get rid of that bloody Mew. Okay, Forest Seal Stone... Oh, no! Forest Seal Stone Wing could potentially give us it. It's only 30 more, yeah, and we're weak to Steel, not Dark. All hail fairies! Because we're going to one-shot this Charizard. Charizard can't one-shot us in return. If they had a Defiance Band, I would be a little bit more concerned. But they don't. There it is. We're about to take a gigantic lead here. Okay, there's Reversal Energy. Okay, we're doing 340. But what we can do here is we can do that. Do we play the Miriam right now? I don't think we do. No. All we're going to do is we're going to start alchemy here. We're going to grab a hold of... Oh, there's only one in the deck. That'd be why. Grab a hold of that Tinkerton. We can now gather material away, battle VIP pass. Oh, yeah. Now it's all coming together. 370 damage! Big hammer, big funny. Yep, and even they knew it. Who wins? Who wins? A pseudo dragon with the power of darkness, or one tiny little gremlin with a fuck off hammer. What item are they using? Yeah, Leafy Camo Poncho is not the, what the hell? Oh god, don't tell me that's going to be starting up again. Okay, that actually might be it. So, we're going to pop back over to casual. Give me a second, I am not having that, Going back over to Accumula Town, I am not having that happen. Okay, I am not having that happen. So I'm just going to restart PTCGL quickly. I am starting PTCGL again quickly. That bloody thing irritates me more than I can genuinely say. More than I can genuinely say. But, yeah, leave... I get it all the time too, yeah. It's irritating is what it is. But, yeah, Leafy Camo Poncho does not work on Pokemon EX. It doesn't. It is a wasted card in the deck. Defiance Band. Vitality Band. Vengeful Punch, that kind of thing. All of that is so much better. Okay, and we're back. Right then, chat. Right then. Let me just do one quick thing, because I need my personal music. Okay. Oh, god damn it. There it is. Okay. And save it to that. Right. So, I do watch other content creators, okay? I know. I was dying at all the Box of Disaster art I've been seeing. The fan art? Oh, yeah. No, Box of Disaster doesn't work either. So let me actually go over this. So, here we go. So, Leafy Camo Poncho only works for Pokemon V-Star and Pokemon V-Max, as I said. Box of Disaster... again, only works for Pokemon V. The thing is, there's no specific tool card to EXs yet. Okay, there's no specific... there is genuinely no specific tool card to Pokemon EXs yet. Could there be in the future? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm talking about in standard format. If you go back to... if you do go back to expanded, because EXs are returning... there are obviously specific tool cards to deal with EX Pokemon because that was all there was at the time. Before it moved into the GX era, then into the V era, now back into the EX era. But yeah, Box of Disaster only works with Pokemon V. Choice Belt only does additional damage to Pokemon GX? No, that's Choice Band. Helps if I could spell. Yeah, Choice Belt only does Pokemon V. So yeah, that's completely a waste. That is genuinely just a completely wasted card in that particular deck. Choice Belt is a better option if you're thinking that you're going to be fighting against a specific kind of Pokemon a lot. Not Cleansing... Ooh, actually, There's a good point. Is there a gloves? Justified gloves! Ooh, okay. So there you go. There's a card. If you think that Charizard is going to be so popular in the mirror match, you use your own Justified gloves. You're doing an additional 30 damage start this Pokemon. What the hell is this? Apparently old EXs are a different thing compared to new EXs. Fuck, of course they... Why do Pokemon have to do that? Why do Pokemon have to do that? Why? Why do they have to do that? That's so irritating. But yeah, Justified gloves is better. Cleansing gloves. If you're thinking that you might fight a lot of Psychic types. Spongy gloves actually isn't a bad shout either. So yeah, think about the 3 big decks at the moment. You got Shenpao, Water, Spongy gloves does additional damage. Charizard, Justified gloves does additional damage. Mew, Cleansing gloves does a lot of damage. But then, but the thing is, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 9. There's 9 bloody different types. Okay, you can't put one tech card of every single type in there. You've got to just look at the meta, and you just got to say, okay, this is what I'm most likely to fight. This is what I'm most likely to fight. This is what I'm most likely to fight. But still, I hate the fact that, you know, Pokemon have to say Pokemon EX and Pokemon EX are completely different. Fucking why? If they're that fucking different, why don't you give them a different name? Or why bother making them different at all? It just makes things overly complicated. Right. But going back to what I was saying. Chat. I watch other content creators, because of course I do. And one of the content creators of choice for me is Dark Integral Gaming. Recently, they did a video on this particular deck. It is a Lost Box King Gambit setup. It doesn't play Mirage Gate. Instead, what it does is it relies on Pokemon attacks like Sableye, on Cramorant, with a little bit of additional support from the Scarlet and Violet base King Gambit. That allows you to do 30 more with basics. So Cramorant does more damage, Radiant Charizard does more damage. Even Pawniard can do more damage. But the big King Gambit of this deck is this one from Obsidian Flames. If your opponent's active Pokemon has 4 or more damage counters on it, this Pokemon is knocked out. Honestly, spectacular. Honestly, genuinely spectacular. Now, don't get me wrong, this is an additional effect of an attack. So, something like the old Galarian Mr. Rhyme or the new Toad's Cruel EX will prevent Strike Down from working, which can be a bit of a pain. But, yeah. The other thing I will say, though, Switch Cart. I'm changing out Switch Cart for just standard switches. Because I had Boss's Orders trap a King Gambit for quite a bit. And because the only Switch Cart I had was... well, the only switching cards we have are Escape Rope and Switch Cart, not Switch. I did not like that a lot. So we're going to change out the Switch Cart for Switch. We're going to keep a hold of the Escape Rope. Yeah, but Switch can heal out your... Switch Card can heal your basic Pokemon. Yes, that's true. That is very true. Oh, okay, Thornton is an F regulation card. Cool. So the Regis can use this for past July. Chat, that's very interesting. But yeah, we're going to swap that out, and... I don't know. I don't know if I like for Escape Rope. But we are gonna roll with it. You know what? I'm actually gonna take out one Escape Rope. Put in a second Psychic Energy for Sableye. And I'm also thinking about putting in a second Sableye in general. So maybe we take out a Capturing Aroma and also stick in a second Sableye. There we go. Yes, now I've got two Sableye, yeah, okay, that's great. Okay, that should be the way we go. Because that was the other thing. That was genuinely the other thing. The other thing was I had to choose between the Psychic Energy or the Sableye. And yes, we're running 4 Luminous Energy in this deck, along with 2 Steel, 2 Psychic now, and 1 Fire. But at the same time, you don't want to be getting rid of resources like that. No way in hell. So, yeah, I know it says Dark Integral Gaming, but this is this is slightly different. This is slightly different to Dark Integrals, because Dark Integrals did not use this poniard. That's interesting. Yeah, it is. But again, on YouTube and or Twitch, Dark Integral Gaming. Quite the entertaining content creator when it comes to PTCGL, and they are very creative in their decks. The thing is, I used the skeleton and modified it very, very slightly, but the majority of this deck truly is Dark Integral Gaming. So please, if you want to see more creative shit like this, give them a follow. I do not have the brain big enough to come up with something like this. I know Lost Bot. This could be fun. It could be. It could also go horrendously wrong. So let's stick King Gambit up on here and replace Accumula Town with the Scarlet and Violet Elite 4 theme. Now again, I've just added this music into the stream. If it's either too quiet or too loud, please let me know. Okay, we're fighting a water deck. This could be Shen Pao. I would not be surprised if this is Shen Pao. But again, you cannot base a deck and your opponent on their cosmetics. I've been trying to look at what Japanese TCG players are doing, because it looks like most English are chilling after World. I mean, to be quite fair. And don't forget, the Japanese do get multiple sets, while we only get, like, combinations of their sets. Okay, starting off with a Comfey and a Colrez is great. And an Artisan too. Okay, except for the fact we're going second. Uh-oh. Okay, we're going to Artisan first. There's no way on earth they could build up. No, there's no way. We're going to grab Hisuian Baskia Legion here. We're going to flower selecting. Defiance Band or Luminous? We've got to grab Luminous. Then we can retreat that in the next turn. Yes, I'm sure. Let's have a look-see. I've been trying to look at... I found a Charizard deck that runs 4 Fire Energy, a Meowscarada, and Yoga Loop. Ooh! Now that does sound like a... that sounds like a complete dick deck. That does genuinely sound like being a complete dick. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying get prepared to have people want to kick you in the teeth. Okay, they got the Shen Pao. Do they have the retreat? Of course they will. No, they have an Iono. Oh, no. That is terrible. Oh, yeah, that's actually... yeah, we're... okay. I wouldn't say we're completely screwed, but at the same time, we are not in the best situation here. The only good thing about that, everything went to the bottom of the deck. We're about to reshuffle the deck a couple more times. But goddamn, we need to find Colrez very quickly. How do they get all that? Because some people are just blessed. Because some people are just blessed. Remind me, this is an F tier. Yep, it is. Okay, double Pawniard is okay. So we can double Pawniard here. We'll Artisan. We'll protect something. We'll grab Manaphy. If we had a Colrez, I'd have gone for Cramorant, but we don't, so I can't. So we're just going to flower selecting here. Another Comfey or Boss. We're going to gather the crew. So we're going to keep the Boss, get rid of the Comfey. That's 2. Okay, we'll grab another Comfey. Now they're going to have Rare Candy. They're going to have getting rid of that Colrez in the first turn sucks. just show the rare candy back's caliber, will you? Or the Arita. Arita here as well. You know, one or the other. Come on. Come on. You know you have it. We know you have it. Or the Palkia V-Star. I refuse to believe that you don't have any of those cards in that 10-card hand. Okay, they are going to grab it off of this, though. Right? Also, we run 4 switch. Where the... Oh, they don't. Come on. Okay, call rares. Yes, please. So what do we get? Okay, we need King Gambit. We need the other call rares and we need switch. They could boss around the Vengeful Punch. Play the Capturing Aroma. We want a heads. And of course. Of course. Okay, we'll grab... No. We'll grab the Comfey. Flower Select. Switch or Candy. Gotta go for the Candy, unfortunately. We'll Vengeful Punch the active Comfey. We'll say, look, if you're going to attack the thing, you're going to attack the thing. And then end the turn. Because the thing is, if they attack the Comfey and take it out, we can just go into... We can go into the other King Gambit here. We can go into King Gambit here. We can attempt to hopefully get something off of the Call versus Experimentation. Okay, here comes the Arita. So here's the thing. By going Arita, they are not... Okay, they are not boss's orders around the Comfey. Now, could they play this smart? Could they play this smart and not attack with Shen Pao? Yes, absolutely. Do we have any basic energy in the... No, we don't. Oh, yes, we do. Okay, so worst comes to worst, we could Clara. That would be a waste of a Clara, though. It really would. It would actually be a tremendously bad waste of a Clara. If we had to do it like that, but we may have to. Star Portal, there's the V-Star power. It depends, do we really... Yeah, there's one Luminous Energy in there. I have to hope that they're going to just continue, like, absolutely stockpiling the energy onto the active Shen Pao. They're not going to. Of course they're not going to. Palkia, Greninja. Thankfully, they do need to take care of 2. Okay, they need to get rid of 2. And there's the 2. And there's the 4 damage counters we need to take out Shen Pao in 1 hit. We're going to promote the Pawniard. Energy. Nope, Escape Rope. Oh, I now... Guess rid of Skater Park. I could Clara back both of these. But I do need to continue working on Call Rares. But there's no guarantee. At least with this, I take 2 guaranteed prize cards. So I'm going to do it. It may be a waste. Okay, it may be an unfortunate waste. But it has to be done. We strike down. We get rid of Shen Pao. Take prizes 1 and 5. Switch King Gambit. Okay. Switch works. However, we need to find another part. Well, we can get another Barnyard here. Off of the Artisan. The fact that the Basculin is still alive is a pain in the ass. Conceal cards away the jet energy. And no Vengeful Punch on the active King Gambit also sucks. Ooh. Okay, not nearly as much as that, though. Okay, Pawniard, Rare Candy, Vengeful Punch. We can at least go into Cramorant and do some damage here. But if only we had the King Gambit that allowed us to do more damage, that would have been very, very nice. Okay, there's another Cramorant. That doesn't help us out too much. We need to shuffle the deck. We can grab a hold of another Pawniard? No, we'll grab a hold of Comfey at this point. Okay, deck shuffled. That's a harsh choice, but we've got to go for this King Gambit here. Okay, so we can now two-shot basically everything on their side of the field with Cramorant. I can't believe they Iono'd away both my Colreses. God damn it! The thing is, we needed the additional power. We needed the additional power there. Okay, so they're just going to Subsway Swell. We're going to promote the Comfey with the Vengeful Punch on it. Come on, energy. Escape Rope doesn't help. Put down the Cramorant. Flower Selecting. Come on, give me something good. Energy. We got to go energy. We have to go energy here. And then spit innocently. Here we go. Okay, there's only a couple of cards really we really want to try and find. 2 and 4 gives us Capturing Aroma Cramorant. Okay, Cramorant could buy us a turn. But if we can find the correct pair of cards, this game's over. So what's the correct pair of cards? The correct pair of cards: Radiant Charizard, Luminous Energy. That is it. That's genuinely it. Boss's orders out the mana fee. There is no way they have cancelling color. Oh, they do. Oh no. Okay, now we really need to find. Okay. Now we really, really need to find Radiant Charizard and, okay. Something tells me this is game over. Yeah, something tells me this is game over, chat. Sableye doesn't help us. Tails gets us a basic. Colress also would be very, very good. Please. Please, Colress. Please! Wrong energy. Oh. That's the wrong energy, chat. We lose. We actually just straight up fucking lose. There it is. Because they're going to have enough energy in the hand, aren't they? If they build up Greninja and they show the switch, I'm not even gonna give it to... In fact, yes I am. I get more EXP that way. And the switch. And the switch. And the switch. Or the retreat. Anything else you want to do? Anytime today. If I was playing this in person, I'd have actually kicked them in the shins. It's because we had to use Clara so early. And those two Iono. It's because of those two Iono, chat. Can I just skip this, please? I don't want to fucking see it. Look, I don't want to fucking see either me or my opponent winning. I don't. Just let me skip those stupid animations and get on with the next game. Introduction, I don't mind. Intro, absolutely fine. It's just the ending ones. I didn't have to sit through that in PTCGO. Just saying. Okay. Do we want to go first? Yes, we do. Okay, here we go. Okay, starting over the... Okay. So starting Artisan, Parniard is actually pretty nice. It's actually pretty nice. So let's see what we're fighting. Guardy. Okay. Do I really want to give them Artisan straight away? Let's see what we get off capturing Aroma first. A Tails. Oh, we may not have to give them... We'll get a second Comfey. Put the Pawniard down, put the Comfey down. We actually don't have to give them Artisan just yet. So flower selecting, here we go. That kind of blows. Simply because, we have to do that. We have to get rid of the Psychic Energy simply because we are in no way, shape, or form ready to be using Sableye yet. So here we go. Flower selecting, Comfey or Escape Rope. I'll grab the Escape Rope. Now what I could do is grab the last Comfey potentially with Artisan and go for a 3-turn, which would allow us to set up. But do I really want to give my opponent an Artisan? Got no choice. I got no choice. I don't have a choice. I've got to do it. There we go. I hate doing it, but I had to do it. Ooh, wow. That is a decision. The thing is, we run 3 rare candy and only 4. In fact, we have to get rid of Luminous. Oh. Holy shit. Are we running Jet Energy? No. No. It's only Luminous and it's only yeah, it's only Luminous Energy. It's only the basic energy of Fire, Psychic, Steel. That's it. Okay, so they have a Mew without the help of Artisan. They have the Mysterious Tail, Nest Ball. Okay, it's not a Battle VIP pass, but we've effectively given them a Battle VIP pass because they have an Nest Ball, they have an Artisan. So the Nest Ball gets them Radiant Ninja, of course it does. But here's the thing. In the next turn, we get to swing with Cramorant so long as we don't get Iono'd. Drifloon? Oh, it's this build. Attach a, yeah, you attach a bravery charm. Oh, screw you. So now we need to find a counter stadium. Okay, here we go. Our turn. We have another steel energy. Fine. We'll call res first. What do we get? Okay, I'm more than okay sacrificing a Parniard here. I think that has to be the way we do it. Okay, we need to flower select first. I knew there was something I was forgetting to do. God. We gotta take the rare candy. Because that's now all 3 rare candy gone. Okay, well, it would have been. So we escape rope now. We're looking for a way of getting Cramorant, is what we're doing. Well, there goes 2 of our 4 Pawniard. Oh, joy. Okay, capturing Aroma. Heads gets us an evolution Pokemon. And the Scarlet Violet one is prized. Oof. That is what you call a big oof, chat. So we just continue building towards Sableye, I guess. Okay, can't do anything. Finish the fanfiction and now demand Cuddles chocolate takeout. Nice. Good combination. Okay, so conceal cards, gets rid of that. Yeah, we need to find another artisan. We do. We need to find another artisan. That's going to get them curlier. How many cards have we got in the last zone? 8. Ooh, okay. So with the next Colvez's experimentation, provided we can find a basic Psychic Energy or a Counter Stadium Luminous Energy, we can attack with Sableye here. Okay, they give it a boss. That's actually pretty decent. They attach a Bravery Charm to the Drifloon. That's not great. Does that mean they got the Rare Candy Guardy? That could be the Rare Candy Guardy. We need to focus. We actually, if we do, here's the thing. If we do go into the Sableye, we have to focus down the Drifloon. The Drifloon can get out of control super quickly. Okay, there's Rare Candy. That's got to be Guardy. Which one is it? EX. Yep, there it is. There it is. Oh, fuck you! Okay, we got Artisan, we got Cramorant, we got a, But again, Luminous Energy doesn't do us any favors right now. And there's nothing in the... there's nothing there. Okay, call Res as experimentation. Okay. Let's take a risk. Okay, we're going to take a risk here. Put down the Sableye. Play the call res. Psychic Energy. Keep the Charizard. Keep the Rope, because the Rope is the only switching card we got right now. We have to sacrifice Boss and Vengeful Punch. That's fine. Okay, so there's 10 in there. Flower selecting for Manaphy. Or, yeah, Manaphy doesn't exactly help us here, so we're just going to grab the energy. Attach Vengeful Punch to Sableye. Escape Rope. So what are they going to bring in? Okay, so they do indeed bring out the Drifloon. Okay, here we go. Lost Mine time. We have 12 damage counters. We could put 10 on the Drifloon. Yeah, because now they would have to use Gardevoir EX's ability. And then we just put 10 and 10 and 10. There we go. Okay, we can take multiple knockouts in the next turn. Conceal cards away. Psychic. I would prefer to knock Clara. Temple Asino again. God damn it! We can genuinely take multiple knockouts because we can take 2 off the Drifloon, 7 on the Manaphy, and then continue just to weaken down the Curlier and the Mew. Iona, oh no. Oh no, it's an Iono. Okay, we have Switch, we have Nest Ball, Defiance Band doesn't help us out much. We do have a Switch though, so at least we can, you know, hopefully. Please tell me they whiff. I want them to whiff everything. Please. Please whiff everything and just pass the turn. Fucking Temple of Sinnoh. Really? Why? Oh, they're going to go out into something else. Yeah, they've got more than enough in there to be attacking the Miracle Force. God fucking damn it. Okay. So, the only... our top deck has to be Rare Candy, and then on top of that... Yeah, our top deck has to be Rare Candy, and then on top of that, a Flower Selecting has got to be a Steel Energy. The chances of that happening are fucking nil. I'm not playing that just yet. Raihan gets us there. I think. Raihan gets us there? Oh my god, Raihan gets us there. Oh my god! Okay, so we play the Raihan. We attach the Steel Energy to the Pawniard. Okay, so what card do we want out of the deck? Okay, we could grab Colrez or Switch. Or we could just try and brute force this. Okay, so all we've got left is Luminous Energy. I'm gonna say no. We're gonna grab Clara. We're gonna grab Clara for the next turn, actually. Yeah, we're gonna grab Clara for the next turn. Ooh, just make sure we got the right one. There we go. Now we switch out into the King Gambit. And we strike them down! Palpad Bishop. Ooh, good pair of cards. Good. This has been exceptionally close. Exceptionally close. We're going to pal pad back. Definitely Raihan. We definitely need to pal pad back Raihan. And Colves is the only other choice. We have to hope they whiff. Do we have to hope they whiff? No, Nest Ball gets the... Okay, Nest Ball will get them something else. Okay, another Drifloon. Okay, we may have to target that fucker down. Damage Pump. However, that's making it slightly easier. That actually did make it slightly easy. What the... 453, okay. Ultra Ball. They don't... It could be Drift Blim. They could get Drift Blim here. God, I hope not. God, I hope not. Pump Kaboo and Boss's Orders gets them. Oh, no, Guardy. They're going to get Guardy. Oh, no, Curlier. Do they not have another... Oh, shit. Do they not have another... Oh, no. Do they not have another Gardevoir? Then again, we do need to find Switch. They concede! Raihan OP! Gayhan! And I mean that very endearingly. Good golly. Okay, we go up another... Oh, wait a minute, did we? Yeah, we did. We did go up another level. 18. Did we get anything? Yeah, probably not. Maybe just some coins or something. Okay. Christ. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Right. Okay, so... It's as Dark Integral Gaming said themselves. This is a gimmick deck. Okay? You're not going to be winning games consistently for many different reasons. But the minor modifications I've made to his particular deck list, like the additional energy, the additional Sableye, one less escape rope, the switches instead of switch in case they try to boss's orders out, your King Gambits, all of that I think are good changes to the deck. As much as I love the Hisuian Basket Legion, I would rather run more Nest Ball. I think I'd rather run more Nest Ball. Because then you got less stuff out on the thing. Or maybe something like an escape rope. So yeah, take out... No, not escape rope. Super Rod. So maybe take out Hisuian Basket Legion for a Super Rod. Right, but let's go ahead and build ourselves a brand new Reggie deck that uses this guy, Thornton. So, we get to choose a basic Pokemon in the discard pile and switch it with a basic Pokemon in play. Any attached cards, damage, special conditions, turns in play, any other effects will remain upon the new Pokemon. Not going to affect us too much, but I think 3. We need to run 3. Okay, because we're going to be utilizing the absurd draw power of Squawkabilly EX. So what does Squawkabilly EX do? In the first turn, you can only use this attack. You discard your hand and draw 6 cards. As I said, okay, we definitely need a stronger form of draw. Hang on a minute. Swap over to Nimbaser. We're going to swap over to Nimbaser. But, yeah, we definitely need to have a more aggressive start with Regis, which I think is like the biggest thing with this deck. So, now comes the question, which Regis are we going to be playing? Well, as always, 3 Gigas. 100% we're going for 3 Gigas. Why 3? Because this is the Lich Pin. This is genuinely the Lich Pin of the entire deck. Okay? You do not have energy acceleration without Gigas. Full stop. So you need 3 of them because people know that you are going to want to constantly have a Gigas in play. We're definitely going to go for 2 Regirock, because we need to Regirock the block. 2 Steel. Okay, here's the golden rule. Basically, you want 2 of every type of Reggie. If you can help it. Okay, between these 2 Regidrago on it, though, we could go for 3. So, why do I want to run this Regidrago? I mean, look at the damage. Look at the damage output. Double grass fire, 240. That is a tremendous swing in momentum. That is a tremendous swing in momentum. Now, are we going to be using it every single game? No, not at all, but the option is always nice. Plus, it gives us a little bit of discard fodder. Okay, we also need to do a quick count of our energy, so we're going to do 2 luminous, 2 basic fighting. We need at least 1 DTE. We're going to go for 1 steel. 2 fire. And 2 grass. Now, why this specific count? Doesn't that mean that we can't attack with one particular Reggie? Yes. Regis, unfortunately, is just the... I hate to say this because I do love the giant hunk of chunk of love, but Regis is the most useless Reggie. We are only going to be attacking with them if we have to use Regigate. Other than that, Blizzard Bind does not do enough damage, and Pokemon V are on the way out. They're on the way out, so unfortunately you can't be reliant on that. So we are going to be building up Regirock, Registeel, Regidrago, Regieleki. Thank you very much. And we also need 2 electrical energy. There we go. So we're going to be able to... So, very rarely we can attack with Registeel. We have enough energy in the deck to do Regirock, Regidrago, and Regieleki. And we do also have the capacity to attack with Regigigas with the DTE. No, hang on, cancel that. I clicked the wrong thing, like a complete boob. Now, absolute worst comes to the worst, we attack with Squawkabilly because it's colorless, but it would have to be it would be a tragedy if we had to. Okay, so now, unlike the King Gambit deck, every single Pokemon here is a basic, so we can use Switch Card. Okay, and we're going to run at least 4, and then we need at least 4 Super Rod. I could use the two gold ones, but that would be a bit blasé. So, now the question becomes, what else do we run? And can we, in actuality... I keep doing that. So what's the energy count, actually, for these Regidrago? So, Grass Fire, Colorless, or on the other one, it's double Grass Fire. So actually what we could do is reduce our energy down, because we're running the 2 Luminous energy, along with the 2 Grass energy. Maybe what we could do then is just go the 2 Luminous, 2 Grass, 1 Fire, double the fighting, double the electric, because, you know, Regirock and Regieleki are kind of going to be the big ones we attack with. A little bit of flexibility with Luminous, and we could also maybe try and squeeze in a Gift energy, but then again that does counteract the Luminous, so maybe not. Do we really need 3 Thornton? We'll take 1 out. Okay, so big cards, big cards. Okay. Definitely gonna go for an Iono. At least 1 Iono. We definitely need Artisan. It would help if I could spell. Need more draw. So, Professor's Research. we'll go for 1 juniper, 1 willow, 1 oak, and we'll go for Professor Sada as well. Okay, so we've got 15 cards remaining. Nest and Ultra Balls are absolutely also going to be very much required. And again, we've got 2 gold ones. But I'm not paying 2,000. I'm not paying 2,000. If we pull them, we pull them. Or if we earn them, we earn them. But I am not going to go out of my way for this. Definitely need 4. Definitely going to need at least 3 Ultra Ball. Okay, so that gives us 8 cards. What could we use now to... So we got switching. We've got recovery. Okay, we've got ways of finding our base path. How many? No, I've got no gold ones. Okay. Do we want 1 path or 2? And then, okay, we do 2 artisan, 2 path. Because considering we've got all the other search. Right, so... We'll do 1 gift energy. We will do 1 gift energy. Gives us 12. We've got 6 cards remaining. Boss, thank you very much. Boss. We definitely want 2 bosses orders. And we're going to go for my usual combination of 1 Giovanni, 1 Getsis. The generation I started with and my favorite generation. Yes, I was around since the original red, blue, yellow days. Okay then, so... Question now becomes, what else do we do? We've got Pokemon Recovery. We have tricksy stuff with Thornton. Because the thing is, we don't even have to use Thornton with Squawkabilly. We can always, Energy Search. There you go. Literally called Energy Search. Now, I will admit, chat, in the IRL version of this deck, I'll be running Fossil Error. I'll be running Fossil Error Energy Search because they are just kick-ass. So now the question becomes, what do we grab next? Aw, look at Poppy, she's so adorable. What else do we grab here? Do we stick a Palpad Silene? We could. Actually, we could do that. Well, actually, we definitely need a Palpad. We absolutely need a Palpad. And there's no gold variant. I'm surprised at that. You'd have thought by now they'd have done one. Okay, we got 1 card. We need 1 more card. Maybe we just go for Nest Ball, for Ultra Ball. Oh no, second Iono. We're going to go for a second Iono here. There we go. Okay, so that is going to be the deck. We've got 2 Squawkabilly EX for first turn, very aggressive draw. We've got 3 Regigigas, 2 Regirock, 2 Registeel, 2 Regieleki. We're going to be losing this Regieleki in rotation. We are going to be losing this Regieleki in rotation. I don't know how good Targeted Bolt is going to be because Manaphy will still be legal. We've got this Regidrago. We've got 2 of this Regidrago with Dragon's Horde. We've got 2 of the Regice, and then we got 1 of the big damage Regidrago. Again, very much like the Regieleki, we lose that in rotation. It's not something we have to worry about now, it's just something you got to think about for the future. Then, as we go into the trainers, we've got 2 Thornton, 4 Switchcart, 4 Super Rod, 2 copies of Iono, 2 copies of Artisan, 4 copies of Professor's Research, 4 Nest Ball, because you want to be searching out those basics constantly, 3 copies of Ultra Ball, 2 copies of After the Peak, 2 copies of Boss, 1 Energy Search, 1 Palpad, and then your energy count for this deck is going to be 2 Luminous Energy, 2 Basic Fighting, 1 Double Turbo, 1 Basic Steel, 1 Basic Fire, 2 Basic Grass, 2 Basic Electric, and 1 Gift Energy. And there we go. We're going to call this Reggie... We're going to call this Reggie Squawk. Of course we are. Okay, let's go ahead and do our cosmetics. Let's have a look, see what cosmetics fit this the best. Wheel, stick. Ooh. You know what? We'll use team up because we're teaming up a whole bunch of different stuff. We'll card sleeve. There's no. That's the thing. There's never ever been Reggie products. There's never been Reggie products. I'm so annoyed. We'll go for steel. We'll go for the steel sleeves, and then for the coin, we'll go for. Ooh, come on! I want something different. I want something. I do definitely want something different. You know what? We'll go Hisuian Zoroark. Why in the hell not? There we go. Bitchin'. Okay then. So that's the brand new Reggie deck, Reggie Squawk. So. Get rid of the Invasive theme, get rid of King Gambit, thank you so much for your help. Put the Gigas back on the screen. We're going to listen to the Pinscher admin battle theme from Pokemon Ranger. Is what we're going to do. And now let's go ahead and see if this can actually... Let's see if this works. Because the thing is, if we don't find Thornton, we're in a lot of trouble. Are you kidding me? Okay, we're starting off with Regirock, but are we going first or second is a good question. We're going second. Excellent. Excellent. Because this means we're able to nest ball for Squawkabilly. We can... Oh, we can't. Actually, we can. We can sacrifice one path to the... Actually, can we? Can we? Ooh. That's hilarious. The one time... Unless we get Artisan. Okay, so they get rid of Colvez and they get rid of a Fire Energy for Charmander, probably. No, an Arceus, of course. That sucks. Okay, boss's orders. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to grab a hold of a Squawkabilly, provided that Thornton is in the deck. Both of them are. Okay. We're going to attach to the active, play the Professor's Research. Well, that's a hell of a start. We can Regidrago, Regigigas, Regice. And then we just Squawk and Seize. Oh no, is that... How many Super Rod? That's our second Super Rod? Are you fucking joking? No! Fine, we've got to get rid of it. Okay. We can Energy Search here. We can grab a hold of Basic Fighting Energy. Yeah, get rid of the Basic Fighting and the Luminous Energy. We can grab a hold of Regieleki here. And that's it. Okay, Poker Gear 3.0 may need to be put into this deck. Because the problem is, because we had to Squawk and Seize, that's exactly it. Okay, Iono works. Iono works, kind of. Give us a Thornton, please. Okay, we get both. And that works for me! Okay, that absolutely works for me. Are you kidding me? Okay, there's a Pidgeot. We have no damage modifiers. Oh, okay. That also might be a problem for this deck. We do... Oh, no. Here's what we can do. We did get rid of the basic fighting, right? Yes, we did. Okay, okay, we're good. We're golden. Chat, we're absolutely fucking golden here. Oh my god. So which Reggie do we need? We need Regis Steel. Oh. Fighting that is basic? Absolutely. DTE. Artisan. I need to... Oh, no, wait a minute. Quick search. Get some whatever. That's going to help them set up for the Charizard EX in the next turn. Okay, so basically what we need to do... Trainer's Toolkit sleeves. Yep, absolutely. People like those a lot. It's a good color scheme, to be fair. The silver, the black, and the gold. It's nice. The only problem I've got is... I needed that, chat. I needed that to specifically be Regis Steel. They're going to be able to take out Squawkabilly. So here's what I need to do. Yeah, the thing is, I was not going to be able to attack. I wasn't going to be able to attack anyway. So we just gift energy the Regirock. We Regirock the block, and then we shuffle the deck with Regigate. Okay, we can't even do that. We can't even do that. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Either way, we've kind of got this. We do actually pretty much have this. We took the 2-prizer off the board. Okay? We took the 2-prizer off the board, and that's bad. That's actually really bad now. Because of course they fucking had that. Go on, just show me the fucking Charizard. Can I spam cat pictures in Discord? Yes, you can. That Iono was fucking so annoying. We have no way of building up the You came a turn too late, dude. You came a turn too late. DTE. They're going to be able to just boss around this. So all we're going to do is shuffle the deck. Play the Power Pad, put back the Thornton, put back the Iono. They are just gonna be able to play around the fucking Regidrago stuff. Maybe they don't. That's not an Iono, that's not a boss. Maybe, chat. Okay? Maybe we have somewhat of an opportunity now. Because even if they escape rope here, I just go into the other Regidrago. I would love to see this guy's list. I would love to see this guy's list. Because if he plays a 1-1 Pidgeot EX, of course, and it's to me, it would just be a case of course they fucking find that. A 1-1. There's another Charizard. They're going to set up the Zard and the Arceus now. The thing is, it's just going to be ballistic hit after ballistic hit after ballistic hit. Okay, here we go. We can actually start swinging now. Okay, so put down the Registeel, put down the Regirock. Wait, three poke. Oh, the Squawkabilly as well. Okay, we played the Energy Surge. We're going to grab a hold of the basic electric energy. Okay, we can put that onto Reggie. Hang on, let me just double check the energy. Luminous. Yep, okay, yep. We're all good. So we put the basic electric energy onto Regirock-ing here. We can play the Super Rod to put back the Drago and the Rock. Nothing else. We then Dragon's Horde. Ultra Ball does not help us much. We then switch cart into Regirock and we get to Regirock the block. Luminous Energy, Fighting Energy, and Grass Energy. Now the other question I've got is how many super... Fuck. 3? We've already gone through 3 Super Rod here. God damn. Okay, go for 1, go for 5. Nest Ball, Grass Energy. I mean, we can at least play down the hand with Ultra Ball, but yeah, we're in a lot of trouble. Okay, there's Colrez. Yeah, we're in a tremendous amount of trouble here. I'll be honest, I don't know what to do. Top deck boss's orders. Top deck boss's orders would put us really back into this game. Otherwise, I really do not know what to do here. Either way, we can attack with both Regidrago. If we top deck a Thornton too, we can do a tremendous amount of damage to this Charizard EX. Okay, 240. Okay. The thing is, by advancing the Regirock-ing, I can at least retreat it. Second Artisan does not help. I can play down my hand tremendously. Tremendously, I can play down the hand and then go into the Regidrago and... But the thing is, I'd be losing a lot of my... I'd be losing... I don't have a choice. Although I do need to weaken down stuff on the bench. But does 120 do it? 210. No, it doesn't. Okay. We need to get rid of both Artisan here. It is Regirock we need. Okay. We don't get anything with the 2 nest balls. Okay, we are really thinning down the hand here. Okay, put Regirock onto the bench. Retreat out into the Regidrago. Dragon's Horde for 4. Okay, Thornton... Thornton isn't terrible. Okay. Luminous, Grass, Fire. Is there anything in the discard that would help? No. And the thing is, I don't want to get rid of this hand. So we're just going to Giant Fangs. Yeah, without a damage modification, we're kind of up against it now. Shit. Yeah, Defiance Band is definitely needed in this fucking thing. Yeah, Defiance Band is definitely needed. So instead of 2 Squawkabilly, do 2 Thornton and instead put 1 Defiance Band in. Because even 1 Defiance Band right now would have helped. Nothing left in the deck. Oh, if only I was milling them. Yeah, they know that I can't take them out in one go. There is a way of doing this. That isn't it. The thing is, they are un-ionable. One basic lightning energy. Okay. I'm not running the risk of that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is... What's in the discard? Okay. Do the Ancient Wisdom first. Basic Lightning. Luminous. Grass. We then put the Luminous energy down on... Fucking who? Doesn't really matter. We'll do it on Regirock. Then we are going to Iono. Well, I've seen better stuff. I've seen better hands. The only way we win, okay, genuinely, the only way we win is by somehow being able to set up Regirock-ing with a boss's orders. That's it. Oh, yeah, because it's terrestrialized. I know. No, that means we can't do that. Oh, fuck. Never mind. I forgot about that. No, we can't win. The idea was sound, but we just did not get what we needed at the time. If we'd have been able to swing that turn we needed the Thornton for the Registeel, it would have been all over. What's our energy count? Oh, fuck. I can't even do the fun thing with Registeel. Fuck it. We'll go into Regigigas. We'll give the big man a swing. Ah, Super Rod. Came way too late, my friend. As I said, we were just a couple turns too late, that's all. And the other path was prized. There's the other thing. If our path to the peak... Just fucking hurry up, would you? If Path to the Peak was not in our opening hand, thank you very much for not wasting my time. If Path to the Peak was not in our opening hand, it would have also been spectacular, but unfortunately, it was. Come on, I don't want to fucking see... I don't want to see this piss weak display. Come on, move. As I said, I really do wish that we could have skipped that. Right, so as I said, we're going to edit this deck a little bit. We're going to take out one Squawkabilly and stick in a Defiance Band. Because as I said, we were just missing a little extra firepower there. We were just missing a little extra firepower, and we only need the one Squawkabilly, really. Hisui and Heavy Ball. That's the other big card I forgot to put in this thing. Oh no. Aww. Cute cat pictures. Cute cat pictures. Right, here we go. Let's try this again. Please do not give me Path to the fucking Peak as well as Squawkabilly in the opening hand. That sucked so hard. Also, not being able to... How much do you want to bet the second boss was prized? How much do you want to bet the second boss was prized? Because that is genuinely my luck at the end of the day. Okay, Nest Ball, Squawkabilly. Oh, beautiful. Okay, we do need to put the Regigigas up the front. They can't play supporters on their first turn, so... Oh god, it's another fucking Charizard. I should be expecting this. Okay, we should absolutely be expecting this. Charizard is going to be... Charizard is absolutely going to be the deck people are going to play because it's free, it's easy to play, it's easy to understand. You know, what else can you theoretically honestly do? Seriously. Now, I would love, chat, okay? I would love to have my top deck be an energy card. Any energy card. Love it. Would absolutely love it. Now, do I think that's going to happen? Yeah, okay. Because my luck is not that good. Knowing my luck, it'll be a bloody Super Rod. Seriously, knowing my luck, it will be a bloody Super Rod. So let's have a look-see. Am I right? Fuck you! I hate being correct. I hate being correct. But fine. We're going to Nest Ball. We're going to grab a hold of the Regidrago. Chat, that absolutely heckin' sucks. Put down the Squawkabilly. Ultra Ball away. Super Rod and the Fighting Energy. Grab a hold of Reggie. Okay, Reggie. Okay, so it's any Reggie we can grab except for Drago and Gigas. So we're going to go Registeel. We're going to grab Registeel for Captain Steel. We'll do that. We'll Defiance Band up the... I don't want to give it to... 150 we'd be doing. It's not enough. Got to give it to the Gigas. Go into Regidrago here. We'll Dragon's Horde first. Well, here's the thing. We are dumping the whole hand anyway, so... Grab the Regice. Grab Regieleki here. Squawk and Seize. Now we just need Thornton. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Well... Get rid of Drago, get rid of Steve. Get rid of Rock. Don't grab anything. We'll then switch out into the Regirock-ing. Go Professor's Research. That is a lot of cards we've dug through. We now path to the peak, and that's it. And because we put Regirock in the discard, we can Thornton in the next turn! But the unfortunate thing is all of that digging, and we only have one energy card in the discard. Oh. And they have the automatic fucking thing. Kiss my ass! Oh, that sucks. Rare Candy Charizard. We did everything correct and we're still gonna get punished. I told you! Okay, so they... Hold on. Did they? Okay. Okay. I don't have a choice but to Thornton here, by the way. I don't. But what I can do is retreat out to the Regirock-ing touch. Well, ain't that a kick in the head? Grab grass energy. I'll be honest, I don't trust myself, so we're just going to Thornton out the Squawkabilly for Regirock. How many energy? Okay, just the one. Oh. Oh. And there is absolutely no way we can put more in there. So all we can do is just Static Shock for the 20. Well, 40, but still, it's not enough to take out the Hisuian Basculin. But we do set it up. I mean, that's the nice thing. At least we set it up for a cheeky prize a bit later on. But the unfortunate thing here, chat, okay, and the unfortunate thing here really is we've only got the one energy, and we've only got the two. We have no consistent energies. No luminous energy in the discard pile, no multiple types. That's the whole reason I played Squawkabilly, to try and like fill our hand up with energy and then just go. But look at that, we've gone through all 3 Ultra Ball, 2 of our 4 Nest Ball, 2 Switch Cart. We're going to be using its second Super Rod. Ugh. Okay, well there's Colrez's experimentation. Man, this guy is all about those Charizards. The thing is, there was absolutely no point in playing Ancient Wisdom. None. Maybe they whiff everything. Not likely. The idea is sound. Oh shit, they do have to gather the crew again. Okay. Afraid Coco? What? You mother Hubbard, you've got to be kidding me. We put back all 3 Regis there. We don't have a choice. We've got to get rid of the 3rd Super Rod. Okay, so what's our energy count? Okay. We can go in a Regirock here. I don't want to because I want to spread damage, but unfortunately the game just didn't give me what I needed. So here we go. We're taking the first prize. Fighting, and grass. Maybe we should be playing 4 Ultra Ball instead. There's the other electric energy, so at least we can attack with Regirock-ing in the next turn, but how much good that's going to do us, I don't know. I really wish Charizard EX was weak to fighting. I really do. Oh, fuck you. Get rid of the Regis, get rid of the Regidrago because we just put the Drago back in the deck. And Artisan is still in play. Well, that was a bit of good luck. I can't damage Charizard EX on the bench. And we've already gotten rid of our Pal Pad. I could set up both the Charmander to be knocked out in the future, but I don't see how we're winning this. That was just some god-awful luck. That's what that was. That was actually some god-awful luck. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring out the Radiant Charizard. We're gonna try and buy ourselves a turn here. Okay, we are going to try and buy ourselves a turn. Because what we'll do is we'll attach the Grass Energy to Regidrago, and then we are going to... yeah, we'll attach Grass Energy to Regidrago. Never mind. Screw. Well, there goes one of my easy prizes. If they attach them all to the Radiant Charizard, they can attack. I don't see how we're winning this. I'll be honest, I do not see how we're winning this. They're just going to be able to take knockout after knockout after knockout. And unless I find a Super Rod. Yeah, unless I find Super Rod here. It's a bit late, but, you know, better late than never. We can at least take 2 prizes, okay? We can keep ourselves at least somewhat in the running by taking 2 prizes here. Okay, Thornton. Oh, shit. Thornton can help. Thornton can help. $290. Oh, no, no, no. It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. So, what's in our energy count? Grass, Luminous. No, okay. We need to find the other grass energy if we're going to do that. Or we just attack with Regigiga, so we could also do that. Okay, come on. Come on, I need something big. Gift. Gift doesn't exactly help us. But what we can do is we can do that. We can attach. Yeah, 2 fighting, 2 electric, 1 grass. We really needed the other grass energy there. And there we go. What the... Okay, that was weird. Okay, so how much you got? 160. Can we do 160? Yeah, actually, yeah, we can. If we attack with the other Regidrake... Oh, no. What are you going after? The Regiel... Okay, okay, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Kind of. It's kind of okay. Doing 100... Shut up, game. I'm thinking. Yeah, we're doing 106. We can't take it out in one go. All we can do is attach the Regirock-ing, which sets that up. If only we'd been able to attack that Freyco. If only we attacked the Freycoco at least one more other time. Okay, if we'd have been able to do that, we would have been absolutely, you know, giggling our way to a victory here. Oh my god, they don't. Ooh, 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 okay. Oh no, they do. Fuck. I don't know if we can win now. We might be able to. Who else is left in the deck? We need to grab the fire energy, but only Gigas. Only Gigas is left in the deck. Oh. And we do not have... If only Terra Pokemon could be damaged on the bench. I don't know who to attach to. I say we just Iono and pray. Nah, we've got Iono and pray. Yeah, we just have to Iono and pray. I should have saved the hand, though. Professor's research, that doesn't help us much. I fucked up. I should not have Iono'd. I should not have Iono'd. I was looking for the Super Rod. That was the thing. I was looking for Super Rod, and unfortunately we just didn't find it. We're fucked. Can't win. And the thing is, all they need is one more energy for the fucking retreat cost. Unless our top deck is boss. You know, our hand was pretty big, so maybe it is. Who knows? Of course not. And we don't even have the... How many? The last one's prized, because of course it fucking is. Yeah. Come on, just fucking hurry up. That's irritating. We had a way of winning that. I should have just focused down the Frey Coco. I don't want to see this fucker and his winning animation. I don't even want to see my winning animation. Just fucking get me into the next match. I really do hope, okay? I really, really do hope there is an option in the future to turn that shit off. Because I just don't care for it. It's as simple as that. Okay, opponent's going first. Also, the fact they had the counter stadium right as they needed it. That also, like, irritates me. Gotta see what... Hang on. We'll see what we get first. I have to say 2 mulligans. It's Tyranitar EX, which means, yep, weak to fighting, which means all we need to do is weaken it down with a Regirock-ing. Okay. Take the 2. Oh, fuck off. How much do you want to bet they'll have everything in their first hand? And without even so much as a path to the peak. This is either going to be a Professor's Research or an Arceus V-Star, and the second that it is, I am just going to give up. Seriously? Seriously. I don't care, fuck off. Seriously, are you... Seriously? 4 copies of Professor's Research, 4 Nest Ball. God, that's irritating. Man, this game is just giving me all the fucking middle fingers today, isn't it? Okay. A little bit unfortunate. Okay, so far that means we cannot attack the bench. Okay, well, we're getting rid of everything anyway, so we're gonna Artisan. There's no way of combining. Yeah, there's no way of combining here. Yeah, no, we can't put Squawkabilly into play. Yes, we could have done. Oh no, we actually just win. Oh! Yeah, we actually just win here. We need okay. We need Gigas. Praise RN Jesus Christ. Now that is how you do it. Yeah, again, I don't want to see my character do this. I don't want to see it. I just don't want to see it. Give me the option to skip it. Okay, there is something here. Okay, chat. There is definitely something here. I just think that I lack the giant... I lack a brain big enough to do it. And I genuinely mean that. I think I lack a brain big enough to actually pull this off. But okay. How about we play another really irritating deck in the fact of in Rainbow Road, but our blinged version. Now, what do I mean by blinged version? Well, we've got Reverse Hollow Wingull, Promotional Lipard, the Galar Gallery Rare Manaphy. We've got Reverse Hollow Cleffers, which I have in real life, the Promotional Pelipper, the Promotional Mawile. Then we go to trainers, we got the 2 Iono, we've got the full art Dendra, the full art Professor's Researches. We got the gay Raihan and the full art Arvens. I actually have that exact energy switch IRL. The golden energy retrieval. It's just very nice. So let's give this a try. Wait, did I not have any music playing? I didn't? Oh shit. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, but for this match we are going to have... I've just done the wrong thing there. What an absolute boob. There we go. And then the music is going to be Seabold's theme. Okay, it's going to be Seabold's theme from Pokemon Masters EX. Okay, what do we got? Okay, Sprigatito. Okay, so a Meowth Karada deck. Should be interesting. Oh, of course. Okay, here's what we can do. We'll get rid of the fire energy and the Roseanne's... Get rid of the electric energy as well. I hate to do it, but we have to. Grab the Cleffer. It's practically a free prize for them, but we do get to Grasping Draw, which allows us to go for 5 brand new cards. Please don't tell me they have everything. I would really like it if they didn't have everything, chat. I made a chat. Oh, this is that fucking deck that bloody Burst was talking about earlier. Because all you need is a DTE and you just Yoga Loop. Oh, we actually get a free turn here. Except for the fact we didn't attach an energy to Toxel. That blows majorly. So we're going to just do that to Toxel. Put down the Horlucha. Ten to the Arceus. 10 to the Medicham. We can Ultra Ball away, Nest Ball, Wingull. They didn't put down any energy except for the basic, so what I'll do is I'll grab the Liepard. And we still have energy retrieval in the deck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab Clara. We can grab all of these. Put the Wingull down, put the electric energy down, and we can just grasp and draw for 5 brand new cards. Ultra Ball, Artisan, EXP share. Okay, we can make this work. Even the Dendra works. Oh god. Well, there goes my computer chair. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, an Iono gives us Pelipper and Professor's Research and Nest Ball. Okay. Nothing too bad, nothing too bad. Florigato. Okay, and they're just passing the turn again. Right. Energy Retrieval sucks dong, right? Okay, so do that. Put the Fire Energy down on the Toxel. What can we grab? What can we grab? What can we grab? Out of the deck. A supporter from hand. We could always do an Iono. As much as I would like to. Save what we've got. It does give them access to a bit more. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to... I'm actually not going to grab anything. Just play the Research. We've still not got the fucking... Okay, trade. Trade away the Purloin. Come on. You have to be kidding me. You can grab Cyclizar. I genuinely cannot believe we have not. I honestly can't believe we have not got Toxtricity. So we're just going to Slight Intrusion. And I hate doing that because that puts damage on us, but we've got no choice. There it is. Fuck off. I hate that. I hate that so much. Okay, well I need to play Artisan and I need to get another Toxel into play. Play the Special Eater to get rid of the DTE. EXP share down on the Toxel. Come on, please. Give me Toxtricity, game. Thank you so fucking much. Okay, we can now trade away the Liepard. And Loud Mix. There we go. Okay, so hopefully Special Eater set them back. Maybe not. Okay, because honestly, Arceus fit. Yep. Okay, there it is. And Barrel, which now makes him Iono proof. And there's the DTE. Puts it on the Toxtricity. No, on the Toxel. I hate this game sometimes. I hate this game sometimes. Surprise me. I said surprise me, idiot. A really good top deck here would be very, very nice. Well, that's not exactly what I was after. Need to put that back, need to put that back, need to put this back. Okay. We Artisan first. We can Ultra Ball away Basic Energy and the Energy Search. Grab a hold of Toxtricity. Trade away the Basic Energy. Put that down on the Toxel. Not that this is gonna matter. Make my fucking day. Oh, okay. I was just about to say, promote the fucking Medicham. There's another Sprigatito. Artisan for Gapejaw. Superior Energy Retrieval. They're going to be able to take out the whole Lucha. We were a turn too late. And I detest that so much. The only chance we have. Okay, and I do... Oh no, we have no fucking chance. We've got no fucking chance. Oh no, I'm sure you could have done something a lot more. Okay. Basic electric energy doesn't help us. What's in the disc? Okay. Only basic electric is in there. Doesn't help us. Doesn't help us at all. Put the Cyclozar down. I wish that was the basic fire. Where's research? Okay, there's the basic fire energy. We can EXP share to the Toxol. We'll attach to Charizard. Trade away the Cleffer. And then we just Combustion Blast for the knockout. Now, maybe we can survive, maybe not. And Boss and Arven. Way too late. Okay. They've got rare candy. Yeah, they've got the rare candy, the DTE, and they've got the fucking win, haven't they? As I said, turn too late, and that sucks. Come on, stop wasting my time. Just show me the rare candy and the thing. Maybe that's the last rare candy. Maybe that is the last rare candy. Maybe we have one. Maybe we have one shot. And I do only mean literally one shot at doing this. We don't. With that, they've absolutely guaranteed it, haven't they? Fuck off! No, it wasn't. All because we could not find Toxtricity in that one turn. Despite how hard we dug, we could not find Toxtricity. Because we were one attack behind, that was it. Oh, that sucks. And the thing is, it didn't even matter. They had plenty of counter stadiums to me, so it's like... Even if I did play one Path to the Peak to shut that kind of shit down, it doesn't matter. Just a little irritated, that's all. Okay. We can at least start building up our bench. Okay, we can 100% build up our bench here. We can put the EXP share to the bottom of the deck, too. It's going to be another fucking Charizard deck, isn't it? Maybe not. That doesn't look like Charizard. No, this is God. Lost Box. Okay, so that could be problematic. Oh, it's Dragonite. Oh, Drime. Oh, fantastic. Okay, what do they just get rid of? Lost Vacuum. Oh, for fuck's sake, of course. Let me guess, they've also got switching cards of energy. It's a Dragonite build. Do I dare ask? Well, it's a good thing I only have the Toxel in my hand. That's 3. In the next turn, they can start swinging. Oh, no, they can't, actually, because... No, but with enough cards, they're going to have enough for Radiant Greninja, so I've got no choice but to start looking for... Okay, at least Manaphy is in the deck. At least that is the good bit of news. So we can Nest Ball, grab Manaphy. Retreat Slapper, play the Nest Ball, grab a Purloin. We'll attach to the Toxol, play the Dendra for full 5 cards. Not exactly the most useful thing right now. We'll just grasp and draw for 2. Okay. Do I think the Cleffa will survive here? No, because my luck is not that good. They're going to have 4 cards in the lost zone. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 could come from a Colvez. If they've got everything. A Pokestop. Nest Ball gets rid of double Psychic Energy. Doesn't fucking matter. They're going to have enough Clara, aren't they? There's Colvez. Fucking called it. I love playing these Daughter decks. Yep, they're just building. They are just building up now for a really, really big lost mine. Fuck you. Because Cleffa dies, Manaphy dies in one go, and we can only take 1 prize at a time. And we don't have an attack in the next turn. If they play Lost Vacuum and get rid of Pokestop here, they've got the attack, and as long as they've got a Psychic Energy or a Luminous Energy, Sableye just absolutely shreds my field apart. They actually have it, don't they? Oh my god! Little Frizz, hello, hello! Hate it when you're right. Yeah, me too. Okay, at least they can't attack the bench. They do take out the Cleffa, unfortunately. But that does get rid of a double prize turn, which is nice. So we're going to play the Toxel. Shouldn't have... no, I should have done. Boss of Orders. Okay, play the Toxel, play the Liepard. Oh shit, I do have 1 energy in there. Nice. Okay, so what I can do is I can actually take out the Radiant Greninja here. Pretty much. Attach to the Toxel. Grab a hold of Toxtricity. Manually attach. Do I risk a Pokestop here? We'll see what we get after we get rid of this basic energy. That's a bit of a shame. But fine. Against my better judgment. Okay, you know what? Another Nest Ball is actually pretty decent, because we can grab another Toxel here. Yeah, we're doing more than enough. Okay, so they can only take out Manaphy right now. So here we go. Bye-bye to Radiant Greninja. So we're even on prizes still. Nest Ball back the Greninja. Yep. No, another Sableye. And without a spread attack, we can't take multiple... Oh, then again, it wouldn't matter. Yep, that's your 10. That's your 10. Oh, fuck you! Takes out the Cleffer, takes out the Manaphy, weakens something else. Two left. Where's it going? Well done. You cheated your way to a fucking victory. Well done. Okay, well, at least we can Iono here. I have to hope that bricks him. We have to go Cyclozar. We have to go Cyclozar? That way then they can't Echoing Horn me again. So just go for the loud mix here. We have to hope, chat. Okay, we have to hope. Okay, that we have to hope that my opponent got Iono'd into a terrible hand. But the fact that they brought out the Sableye shows me that they haven't. Oh yeah, that's right, they super rodded back all those psychic energy. Okay, so they can only take one prize out of this. Okay, and they're only gonna... Okay, so they're only taking out the active Toxtricity. They're not weakening down the bench at all, which, you know, I've got no problems with. That took their entire Sableye to do that. All I need to do is just keep applying the pressure, I think. Super Rod, put... Before I do anything else, put back the Toxtricity, Lightning Energy, and the Toxel. We still got one in the discard, which is what we need. Or do we put back the Man... In fact, we're going to put back Manaphy. In fact, let me check the microphone's discard. Yeah, no, I need to put back the Manaphy. Do I? Maybe. Yeah, no, I'll do it. I'll put back the Manaphy. Okay, there we go. We now... Dump the History and Heavy Ball. We can now attach to the Toxtricity. Grab Manaphy out the deck to stop my opponent. In fact, no. But then again, if they do go for the... I've got no choice. I have to actually do this. Because here's the thing. If my opponent goes for the Greninja play... We don't have a way of stopping it. However, what I really need to see is Toxtricity off of this. That is not what I needed to see. But fine, here we go, loud mix. We're doing the full 200. We're doing the full 200, but I think my opponent's going to be able to set up a win way before we can. I'll be very surprised if they don't. Because they can... Because, yeah, all it's going to take is for them to go two turns with Lost Mine, and that's it. Whoa! Okay, switch card out into McCarm. Okay. Okay, that was quite a lot they got out of that because of the Pokestop. If we can stop them from taking prizes for one turn, we could genuinely have this. Basic electric energy to the bench comb. Okay. Clara... Does Clara helps us? Maybe? No, it does not. Clara does not help us. What's the one energy? Reversal. Yeah, no, Clara fucks right off. I wish I had a search card. I'm actually tempted just to go Professor's Research. Yeah, no, just go Professor's Research here. We need to find Toxtricity, and we don't find it. Oh my god. Okay, trade away Pelipper. Come on. Okay, Ultra Ball, that works. Get rid of Wingull, get rid of Mobile. I honestly can't believe we had to dig that fucking hard for Toxtricity. Okay, so there's only one Pokemon that can now take out in one go. We'll attach the Charizard. Here we go. Now we do have Boss's orders. So if they put down a 2-prizer, unlikely, but if they do, we can win. We're basically against the clock now. We just need 2 turns. If we can have 2 turns where they don't take a prize, we win. Come on, Rainbow Road. Colress. Oh, that's not a Clara. Colress isn't a Clara. It's not a Clara. And they're still... Okay. Yeah, okay, they had a lot in there. There's... Okay, we are 2 turns away from winning. That's what we are. We are 2 turns away from winning, chat. No! We are winning now! Rainbow Road! Fuck. That was stressful. That was genuinely stressful. That fucking echoing horn triggered me. Okay, and I know that's like super overblown and that may not be the correct use of the word, okay, so I do apologize, but goddamn, that fucking echoing horn play triggered something primal and very angry. Oh. However, I do hate it when I'm correct. Okay, I do hate it when I'm correct. I told you, chat, that I didn't mind Cleffa dying to a singular attack. Dying to Lost Mine, though, is the worst thing. It is the worst thing. God, I love Rainbow Road. It's just the fact that you have to hit as early as you can. If you miss even 1 turn of attack, or even 1 turn of, like, setup, you're pretty much on the back foot. Toxtricity came in clutch. Yeah, exactly. Right. Let's put Accumula Town back on, okay? Let's put Accumula Town back on. Because right now we are going to go and redeem some codes. We're going to redeem some codes. We're going to crack open some products because, goddamn, I need something to calm me down after that. So let me just cover up my screen. This is going to be a combination of different stuff. I've got Obsidian Flames, a few prize packs, Scarlet and Violet, Paldea Evolved, at least 1? 2! I've got at least 2 Crown Zenith packs. Okay, I've got at least 2 Crown Zenith. So, I'm going to input 10 codes and then we can just crack open a bunch of random shit. Oh. Honestly, that was insane. That was genuinely insane. Especially after the first terrible couple of matches that we had. It was just a case of, oh god, it's Lost Bar. As I said, Rainbow Road can win. Rainbow Road can absolutely win. It's just you have to be turbo, very much like an actual race on Rainbow Road. You have to be boosting all the way through. You don't have to be boosting all the way through, otherwise you just miss too much momentum. You do just miss way too much momentum. Oh. Again, I'm sorry for covering up the screen. It's just I don't want anybody with faster fingers than me to, like, snipe my own code, you know? And I don't... And here's the thing. I don't believe anybody in chat would. It's just... I would rather be safe than sorry, you know what I mean? Okay, we're on 6 codes right now. Okay, we are close to the end. Okay, that's 7. That's 8, 9, and... Yeah, okay, there we go. I did that perfectly. Right. Okay, here we go. Final code. About to be input. Okay, here we go. There we go. And collect all. Right, here we go. 10 booster packs. Well, sorry, 10 booster packs. Well, yeah, 10 codes have been claimed, including some prize packs. At least a couple of Crown Zenith, mostly Obsidian Flames, a Paldea, and a Scarlet Violet base set. So, when you go to a Pokemon League, you typically you do get prize packs like this for doing well. All the cards come printed with this symbol stamped onto it. I pulled a Charizard V-Star the other day with that stamp on it, and it's quite a nice chunk of change is what it is. So, let's see what we get out of our first prize pack, shall we? Well, out of the prize pack, I should say. We've got a Pachirisu with Wind Up Thunder. We've got Ultra Ball. Galarian Articuno, that's pretty nice. Reverse Holo Torterra, and the rare of the pack is going to be a Reverse Raihan. Very nice. I actually got the holographic Raihan with the stamp on it. It's just a shame he's rotating in July. But okay, here we go. The pack of Paldea Evolved. We've got a Makuhita. Tandemaus. Satitan. Reverse Holo Ballet Oricorio. The illustration rare Paldean Tauros Fighting variant. Very, very, very nice. And holographic Lamora. Scarlet Violet base set. We've got a Mastiff. A Drifloon, a Crocodile, Magikarp, a Reverse Holo Rocky Helmet, Reverse Holo Magikarp, and the rare of the pack is going to be an Armor Rouge. Not bad. Here we go, our 2 packs of Crown Zenith are up next. We got a Baltoy, we got an Aaron, we got Solrock. Okay, we got the illustration rare. Or the Galar Gallery Rare Altaria. I'm going to have to show that off in full screen because I think that's a knitted character. And the rare of the pack is going to be Volcarona. My Volcarona is not very good. Okay, the second pack of Crown Zenith. We got a Rockruff. We got cartoon trekking shoes. Very, very nice. There it is! The fucking Charizard V-Star. Are you kidding me? Charizard V-Star, very, very nice. Nothing compared to the EX, but still a really cool card. Reverse Holo Dobwall, not great. And the rare of the pack is going to be Cantonian Tauros. Okay, now onto the Obsidian Flame packs. Thank you. We got a Combee. We got a Litwick. We got a Beartic. We got a Reverse Holo Togetic, a Reverse Holo Mawile, and the rare of the pack is going to be a holographic Scovillain. Very, very nice. Okay, on to the next pack. We have Caravana. A Smarliv. A Lapras. Reverse Holo Fungus. Well, Fungus's evolution, Amoongus. Again, I wish this card was better. What the actual fuck, game? What the actual fuck? Really? Really? A second Golden Artisan pulled today. Are you kidding me? And Palafin. Okay, we got a Togepi. We got a Finizen. We got Skamori. We got a Glimmet. We got a Reverse Holo Poppy. Reverse Holo Glimmet. And the rare of the pack is going to be another Scovillain. 2 packs of Obsidian left. Come on, we want something good. We got the last Smarliv. We got Swablu. We got an Arven. Reverse Holo Scyther. Reverse Holo Togetic again. And the rare of the pack is going to be... What? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? A full art Charizard EX. 600 credits because we've somehow got a fucking playset of the things. Okay, I'm just going to come out and ask. Chat, would you like to see me play a Charizard EX game? Well, a Charizard EX deck. Do you want to see me play a Charizard EX deck? Bearing in mind that every content creator under the fucking sun has already done a Charizard EX deck. Would you like to see me play a Charizard deck? Why not? Fair enough. Okay, and then here we go. The last pack. Come on, we want something very, very nice out of this. We've got a Town Store. We got Dratini. We got a Solrock. We got a Lavesta. We got a Reverse Holo Togetic. So Reverse Holo Lavesta, Reverse Holo Togetic, and the rare of the pack is going to be... What are these pulls? What are these pulls? Glamora EX. Glamora EX full art. Really? Really? So that's the second one of the Glamoras that we've pulled today. We pulled 2 Golden Artisans. We've pulled a 5th full art Charizard EX. We pulled a goddamn Gallery Rare fucking Paldean Tauros as well. From the prize pack, from the goddamn prize pack, we pulled a Charizard V-Star. Oh, sorry, no, Crown Zenith. So, basically, wait a minute. Oh, I can't even remember anymore. Oh yeah, and we also got this amazing Altaria. Look at that! I wish I had that to give to VL. I wish I had this to give to VL. I really do, because she loves these knitted character cards and model cards and stuff. I just can't believe we pulled 2 Golden Artisan today. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, chat. If I was to pull a Golden Artisan in real life, you know what I would do? Sell it. 100%. Because here's the thing. This is rotating. Okay? It's not for a long time yet. We've got a couple of years. But it will rotate. It will not see a reprint. Okay? It's the exact same as a few other bits and pieces. But you know what? You know what, chat? You know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and play Glamora EX. How long have we been going? 3 hours? Next time. This game wants to play and build and play both decks. Well, the game is going to get its goddamn wish. We are going to be playing both Glamora EX and Charizard EX next time. And yes, I know, some people could genuinely say that I am just copying content creators. And you want to know something? That's absolutely fair. Okay, but at the same time, show me the fucking content creator that recently made a goddamn Reggie Squawkabilly deck, or who has done Rainbow Road. I am the first, god damn it, okay? And I even built it both as a budgetary build and as a blinged out build, okay? I've done both. So you can call me a copycat all you want. Okay, you can call me a copycat all you want, but I built Toxtricity as the first Obsidian Flame deck as a budget build, so you can build this for under 20 euros, or about, well, 20 to 25, depending on where you go, because some people can be real dicks about certain cards. But yeah, I've shown you can build a halfway decent deck for under 20 euros, okay? And then I just blinged the piss out of it because I can and have. So yeah, considering that is my first... Yeah, considering Rainbow Road was my first goddamn Obsidian Flame deck as a budgetary build for people, yeah, you can call me a copycat all you want. I know who I am. However, we're not quite done yet, chat. I have not played this deck in a while, and I want to again. Get ready for the Trash Man. Get ready for the Trash Man. We're playing some Rotom V. To be honest, fuck him, it ain't the copycat deck. Charizard's a fan favorite. True, and I am going to try and find a way of playing it slightly differently. But yeah, we're going to try Rotom a couple of times. I'm the Trash Man. Thank you so much. And we're going to finish today off with the Mirror Bee disco theme from Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness. Here we go. Oh, that's upsetting. We really could have done with going. First there. And the unfortunate thing is, a lot of this deck rotates on July of next year, because all the single strike cards are E variation. Yeah, so they do indeed go away with the rotationary period next July. Okay, only one mulligan. Yikes. Okay, but here's the thing. We can at least play the Forest Seal Stone in the next turn and get ourselves a good goddamn draw. So what are we fighting? We've both got the fancy sleeves going on. That tells me nothing. That tells me nothing. The only thing that tells me is that they can one-shot Rotom at some point. And they keep whatever they drew. Okay, they nest ball. This is going to show us what we're fighting. Is this going to be Charizard? No, maybe? Maybe? Did they have a switch? No, they've got an escape. Oh, no, that's even worse. That is not what I wanted to see. Okay, we are going to have to sacrifice Porygon 2 here. Unless we get another Purloin. If we get another Purloin, we're going to have to sacrifice Porygon 2. Will you get Detective Pikachu? No. Okay, we can draw more cards. We can actually draw more cards. So we're going to nest ball first for Rotom. Play the Avery. Okay, there's a second Purloin. Okay, I'm now not so worried. We can put down the Porygon as well. And we are just going to instant charge right here, right now. EXP share toolbox. Okay, we can make this work. We can make this work. You know what we can do, chat? We can make this work. Unless they boss his orders. Oh shit, if they boss his orders and fill up their bench, they can take out the Rotom here. I hope they don't. Please don't do that. The barrel. Nest ball again. This is not looking good. They've already fleet-footed, so they can't do that. Nice. We'll Ultra Ball for the Rotom V-Star. We'll play the Toolbox. Charcadet? Oh, they're going to keep their energies in play with the Magma Basin, probably. The only talking Pokemon is Cantonia and Meowth. I mean, that's just because of the anime, and the anime's been going on for ages. Boss. Shit. No, 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 no. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We might survive? We survive. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, my God, we survive. Okay, well, we're going to have to sacrifice the second Porygon too, but there's a second Porygon too. Come on, Toolbox. Give us something good. Just the one. Just the one. Okay. We're going to have to sacrifice Father Seal Stone here. Okay. So Father Seal Stone goes bye-bye for now. We're going to grab a hold of another Rotom. Yeah, grab a hold of another Rotom here. We need to set up the XP share more than anything. Okay. Sacrifice Porygon and the Nest Ball. Grab a hold of the Liepard, I should say. Uh-oh, that might be a problem. Okay, trade away the Nest Ball. Scroll of Scorn does not help. We can only do 120. Not good. So we either take the risk and go for instant charge, or we just try and... I hate to say it, I'm actually willing to let Rotom die. We're not one-shotting as it is, and we need to try and build up a better hand than this. So we're just going to instant charge. Okay, so we've at least got the Rotom V-Star, we've got... Okay, we can actually make this work, as I said. Down goes the second Entei. Fleet-footed. Basic energy to the Entei. They're going to take Cold Res. Fine, that's not a boss. Or I do wish I'd attached the benched Rotom now. But then again, I thought we were going to get a little bit luckier with our draws. There's Armor Rouge. Okay. Won't lie, we are kind of fighting an uphill battle now. We really needed the first knockout here. Each game mate should go to the champion path. TGE research in the Pokedex was just secondly important. Oh, here we go. I would like a game that lets you choose between 3 possible paths. Research, champion, and dark organization. Oh, that'd be so cool. That would actually be really, really cool. That would actually be super, super cool. But okay. Promotion of the Rotom. Man, we are losing a lot of our energy here. And I don't like it, but we have no choice. Okay, we can trade away Professor's Research here. Hopefully we can grab a hold of another single strike card. Okay, we can Ultra Ball away Tower of Darkness and an energy. Grab an... Oh, we have no more Rotom. Oh, that's just magical. And we have to get rid of absolutely everything. That sucks. Oh god, that sucks. Okay, so hopefully with Arven we can find another... Hopefully with Arven we can find another... Ultra Ball, because we need to get rid of as many item cards as possible. I just can't believe that I can't believe a Rotom was prized. That sucks so hard. There's another Magma Basin. Well, there's a Magma Basin. If they were ambitious, they... Oh, no, they can't. They're going to give it to the Growl. Ooh. We just got insanely screwed over. We did. We honestly got insanely screwed over there. Okay, Scroll of Scorn. Thanks for coming way too late, asswipe. Let's see. Forest Seal Stone doesn't help us. Lost Vacuum doesn't help us. Okay, we need to grab Super Rod here, and we need to grab the Scroll of Piercing. Thankfully, though, we still got Conversion Star. Get all 5. Super Rod, put back. Rotom. 2 energy. We can get rid of Forest Seal Stone now. And their Magma Basin. Attach to Porygon 2. So how many tool cards are in the Lost Zone? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. Got to get rid of everything, I think. Yeah, no, we do. We have to get rid of absolutely everything just to try and maximize Porygon 2's output. A turn too late. A turn too late for the Rotom V. Okay, so we are doing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay, so we can at least take out the... Okay, so we can at least take out the Charizard with Porygon 2. It's just that we have no other Porygons to go into, because otherwise then we could Boss's Orders out the Armor Rouge and win that way. So if they have Boss's Orders in hand, they win. If they don't, then we potentially could. Yeah, the other Porygon 2 is in here, though. Yep, we only... So, you know what? Fine. Just do that, do that. I shouldn't have done that. Oops, never mind. Yeah, we're doing 200 damage. Oh. If only we were doing just a little bit more. Is there any singular way? Shut up, game. I'm thinking. Okay. Get rid of the Armor Rouge. We're going to get rid of the Armor Rouge here. There we go. Okay. So, they can't shift their energies around. If they have Boss, they have Boss, and I can't complain. If they have Boss, they have Boss. Dude, stop messing me around. Boss, Serena. Escape Rope actually doesn't win them a game either. Come on, just show boss. Just show the boss's orders. Boss's orders? No, they are really just digging at digging through the... Okay. Boss cannot be in these 3 cards. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. Look, watch. Just you watch. No, it's Professor's Research! Oh my god! Oh my god, we might actually have a shot. 2 cross switcher. Cross switcher screws me over here. Cross switcher does it. Man, they are digging hard. Magma Basin. That doesn't do them any favors. Cross switcher. They're thinking real hard. They didn't Iono. They didn't boss. They didn't... No, they're just combustion blasting. We win! We win by taking out Bidoof! We win by taking out Bidoof. Because if I remember correctly, we actually have got 1 tool card in the discard. We do, don't we? Yes, we do. Oh my god, we brought this back. Well, it wouldn't matter. We do enough damage anyway. But here we go. Boss's orders. Out the Bidoof. Now, okay, I'll admit, we were playing with fire. We were playing with fire, but god damn it, we did it. We absolutely did it. If you have it, spam it. The Trash Man. That was a perfect combination of Rotom V-Star and Porygon 2. That was perfect! Oh, that was amazing. And you want to know something? That was... Oh, shit. Thank you so much, Bex. Yes, the Trash Man, the garbage attack. The garbage attack did it. Ah, I love this Pokemon so much. I'm so glad that the Porygon line is back in the Scarlet Violet DLC. We are going to make a Porygon 2/Porygon Z work. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And think about all the handicaps we actually had, okay? 1 Rotom V was prized. 1 Rotom V Star was prized. 1 of our Lipards was prized. Oh, that was so irritating. That was so irritating. I honestly can't believe we did that. But as I said, we were playing with fire. If they did not Professor Research and instead Boss's orders, that would have been the loss. But damn, I'm so glad we didn't lose. Right then, chat. Right then. That has been 3 hours. Holy shit! I still have exercise to do today. So what did we play? We've just played the Trash Man, and it's a fun deck. It's not consistent by any stretch of the imagination, but it is fun. We played a little bit of Rainbow Road. Again, fun but inconsistent, but it is a good budget deck. You just can't miss a turn. We played Dark Integral Gaming's King Gambit Lost Zone deck. Now, that is an interesting deck to play. Is it consistent? Not by any stretch of the imagination. And are you better off just playing a standardized Lost Box deck? Oh, 100%. 100%. But, to be quite honest, even in a standard Lost Box deck, and I am going to say this right now, in a standard Lost Box deck, you could genuinely play a 2 Pawniard, 2 King Gambit from Scarlet Violet, 2 Rare Candy, and be able to increase the power of your Radiant Charizard and your Cramorant. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Bex. But yeah, so maybe that's something... Surely you, Justin, but thank you so much. Yes, we did smash something with a hammer, but let me finish. So yeah, Lost Box with King Gambit just for the mirror matches. You know, because it sets up better mathematics with Cramorant's Lost Mine, etc., etc. That might be something that I look into playing personally. Might be something that I look into personally playing, because I've been looking for a way of playing any of these King Gambits. Because I love King Gambit, and I do need to go back and use an Assault Vested King Gambit for the next time I play Scarlet Violet. These three for now. Thank you. So yeah, we played Dark Integral Games Lost Gambit deck. Do I like it personally? I see that I don't mind it. It's not exactly my speed, I'll be honest. We rebuilt the Reggie deck with Squawkabilly and Thornton support. Now this I did quite like. Minus the slight irritations I had, I actually really did enjoy this build of the deck. It's just that after turn 1, you have to get Thornton. So maybe instead of like a I don't know. I don't know what you could take out, honestly. I don't know what you can take out. Maybe one of your energy searches. So maybe take out an energy search, or maybe a nest ball, considering you've got Artisan, and stick a Poker Gear 3.0 in here so you can increase your odds of hitting the Squawkabilly. But yeah, you really need to be able to get rid of that thing after turn 2. You really do. Guess what's missing from the King Gambit deck? What? What's missing from the King Gambit deck? King Gambit Regirock V also sounds like a really fun deck to play. With Therapeutic Energy? In fact, yeah, that does sound like a fucking blast. Okay, I might have to look into that one too. But anyway, Chad, anyway. So out of the decks we've played today, which one's my favourite? Fucking Tinkerton! Tinkerton is, of course, my favourite. The one and only Giacomo. That's actually not a bad shout. If we actually did build a Regirock V specifically, King Gambit deck, yeah, 100% we could try and squeeze in a Giacomo. But anyway, that's an idea for a different time. Okay, that is definitely an idea for a different time. Chat. I'm going to run a quick 1-minute advertisement, okay? I'm going to run a quick 1-minute advertisement, and when we come back from said advert, I'm going to talk about what's happening later on. So, roll those adverts. Roll them! There we go, ready for when we get back. In fact, now ready for when we get back. Right then, according to twitch.tv, we've got an advertisement playing. For those of you who do not get advertisements, thank you so much for your continual support here with Captain Steel 379. We really do appreciate it. So, the decks I played today, I mean, I've just gone over this, but yeah, I definitely think the Reggie Squawkabilly deck has definitely got the genesis of a good idea. This King Gambit deck, I can take or leave, but I do believe that this Scarlet Violet King Gambit can be really good with Regirock V, along with some energy acceleration. Maybe not necessarily Lost Box. The Rotom deck, fun but inconsistent, and Rainbow Road, look, it's a good budgetary build, but if you miss one turn, you're really up against it unless your opponent also whiffs their turn, which you can never rely upon. But yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, my favourite deck is still Tinkerton EX. Still Tinkerton EX, without a shadow of a doubt. Okay, then according to twitch.tv, we are back from advertising. So, Chad, so, what's happening later today? What is happening later today? I do not know. I don't want to do, I must admit, I don't want to do Smash Brothers again, because we did that last week. But I do want to do CTR. I actually do want to do CTR, but then again, there's also stuff to do with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that we can do. So what might end up happening is a double build stream again, where we do Scarlet and Violet in the beginning. So I can look at the new raids going on, get the Mew that's been like distributed, if the code still works. And, yeah, just a few other bits and pieces other than that. Maybe do a couple of battles online, and then maybe finish off the night with something like Mario Kart, or CTR, or something similar. What was CTR again? Crash Team Racing. I must admit, that was really fun last time. Just the pure, unmitigated speed you can get on that game is spectacular. Is that the car racing game from last time? Yes, it was. Oh yeah, that reminds me, talking about CTR, I also need to go through my games, and I need to ask you guys what it is you want to see on the Sunday streams next, considering we beat Wario World last time. So keep an eye open on the Discord server, which I will link to. So keep an eye on the Discord server's poll page. Please keep an eye on the poll page, and you'll be able to see when that poll goes live and what your options will be. Right then, chat. Right then. That's going to be the end of this PTCGL stream. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, an amazing weekend if I don't see you beforehand. And as always, folks, and if you know the saying, please say it with me. When life gives you garbage, grab life by the throat, and you make it feel the steel! Very much how we made some of our opponents feel the steel, especially the one facing my Tinkerton. Big hammer, big funny. Right then, chat. Right then. I'll see you later, chat. As I said, have a wonderful day. Stay hydrated and stay cool in this godforsaken heat. And please take care of yourself. Indeed, smash it with a hammer. Right then. Look after yourselves, chat, and I will see you again. Bye.